Live from Miami, Florida, and the greater universe, it's Friday night.
Nice.
Seriously, my timing has to get better.
No, but it's just great.
The countdown was wrong, not Marcelo.
Yeah, it's always that. It's always the countdown.
Joe.
I wonder if Benji is still watching or if Benji's asleep because they wished me a happy birthday. Thank you very much. I did a self-serving stream. I saw that Captain Foley on Trek Yards was
self-serving.
Yeah, it's 50th.
It's like a birthday. This is my birthday party.
Wait a minute. You did a self-serving stream? What do you mean?
It's my birthday party. I'm hosting my own birthday party. Except tomorrow, I'm not.
and during the stream you served yourself alcohol? Is that what you're talking about?
I did. I did. I've got some Chateau Picard here. For those of you who listened to the original Drunk Space Nine, this is Penis Noir. It's delicious. Not a lot of people know what the heck I'm
talking about. Hard drinking?
What's that?
Is that hard drinking?
It's hard drinking.
Your taste in wine, your taste in wine is as pedestrian. I don't remember what Picard exactly said about George's taste in wine.
Yeah, but my taste in wine is not pedestrian. I can assure you that, Marcel.
That is not sour mead. No way.
It's not sour mead. Yeah. How are you, gentlemen? Today?
I'm good.
Nice.
I watched the first episode of New Who. I liked it a lot.
Oh, I haven't seen it. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I didn't watch it, but then
I can't watch it tomorrow either.
But no spoilers. But it's a lot of fun. Although where the episode goes, I'm like, I was not expecting that.
So it's weird because it came out on the 11th in the UK. Like, it came out at the same time, right? Or are they getting it late?
Comes out at midnight in the UK on their digital platform,
right?
Which is tonight for us, but it still airs on TV
tomorrow
at the same
for them,
time, which would be like what tea time tomorrow 5 or whatever.
So we technically got it before them.
Before them, yeah.
For the digital.
They stayed up, yeah. It's kind of weird, but
yeah.
Wow.
But I was
very
under
convenient for us, but
yeah,
seriously.
I was under the understanding because I speak to Geek a lot.
Oh, Geek and Review. Is Geek and Review awake?
I have no idea.
Send Geek and Review the link.
I
can send it too. Actually, I'll send it. You keep talking. What were you talking about, Geek?
I've been talking to Geek a lot, and apparently my understanding was that the new Doctor Who season was going to be released at the same time for us at this, as it was for the folks in England. So I don't know what that.
It is on. Yeah, like the Disney Plus is the same as the online
service
app in the UK.
Right. Okay.
I thought it was
on
coming
TV
out
later. So it's just.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was coming out on my birthday, which it is, but not here. It's the day before.
It's very nice of Doctor Who to arrange it for your birthday.
I know, it's very nice. It's quite.
And apparently, there's a Star Trek reference in one of those 2 episodes.
Oh,
I saw a non-spoilery because it doesn't really matter.
First episode. First episode.
Okay.
And
I went on Mastodon and I saw that. I was like, oh, okay.
There's Northern Lights in the north.
Who's still on Mastodon except Zack Snyder?
There is. I looked outside though, and the street light, I can't see the sky from the street.
Oh, would you have been able to see it though where you are?
Technically, I'm in the zone, but I'd have to drive somewhere.
Gotcha. Okay.
I looked outside, but I can't see black. The sky is not. I think they replaced the streetlight behind me, and it's much brighter than it used to be.
It's my dream to see the Northern Lights one day. I've yet to see them. The Aurora Borealis.
It comes where I am every now and then. It gets this in the middle of Minnesota, north. But I'm usually not awake, or I didn't know. My brother's seen them. He lives half hour away, but he doesn't have any lights around him because it's like farm country, so there's no light pollution too. So, because in the city, I don't know, even a small town, I don't know how well you can see them with street lights and.
Yeah, they're like super faint. A lot of people are posting pictures that you can hardly see anything. But if it's really dark, apparently, or if you have a camera with a high enough
Yeah,
ISO,
the cameras can really bring them out. But
Yeah, I've never seen the Northern Lights. Like I've seen pictures of it, videos of the thing, but I've never seen it in person.
yeah, technically, you live in a spot where occasionally they show up, but you'd probably have to drive
Yep.
somewhere to see them.
I do.
yeah, you
But
wouldn't see. Yeah,
but but I do have like because I live in an apartment building. And I do like on the fourth floor of our apartment building. There's like this patio where I can go up to the roof and step up on the patio, and at night, if it's really clear, I can see the stars, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Joanne Robertson just posted that she can see them. Holy shiitake mushrooms!
Wow, down there. Wow,
Oh, where's Joanne Robertson?
Tennessee, I think.
No, you can see them in Tennessee.
It was freakishly far south. I saw a forecast with it looked like a weather map, and it was.
Huh.
So she's on vacation. That's where she normally is.
Are they
I'm gonna-
like? Do they show up like in certain seasons or like every now and then?
Not seasons like for us, but like I think there's more like sun seasons,
Oh,
cycle.
okay. Oh, cycles. Right?
So yeah, it gets more or less, but it's not based on our summer, winter, fall things, but
Oh, okay.
because it's basically the solar wind impacting the magnetics,
Right.
sphere.
The the magnetic pull of the Earth. I feel like I'm in a Christopher
The
Nolan
Van
movie.
Allen belts. It's like a 1950s sci-fi movie. They always talk about the Van Allen belts.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a Christopher Nolan
I
movie.
do remember that the Van Allen belts, but like, okay, so if the northern lights are extending that far down, that means that like whatever a solar flare like was more intense, right? Because that's what
Not
like
necessarily
our
a flare, but I don't think it necessarily has to go one-on-one with flares,
a
but
solar ejection or
just more stuff from the sun, solar wind. I don't know.
a solar ejaculation. Is that?
If it's really happy and it
Okay.
loves the earth,
I'll buy
It's
that.
kind of like
God
it's
loves the earth.
But so like it's a more intense solar whatever, right? Like
Yeah.
that's why the oh wow, that's crazy. Will it affect like electronics?
No,
No.
it's not like that. It's not like one of those.
I mean, we're still
things.
and you're still here, and you have them over there and stuff like that. Wow, wowzers!
Because
I wonder if
basically,
they've-
they're all the time, except you can't see them in the day.
I wonder if they've ever come down far enough to. Oh, what's going on over here?
Florida, probably at some point, but not very, very rarely, I assume.
Oh my gosh, that would be
Come
like
down for
awesome.
your birthday.
Yeah.
Have you,
Northern
son?
Lights.
All you had to do was this one thing.
Northern Lights, come down for my birthday, please. What did you guys all see X-Men 97? Because we got to wait for Fathery to join us.
Yes.
To talk about it.
I
did.
didn't, but I've
Yeah.
been watching the spoilers. I've been watching Council of Geeks recaps. So
I did.
I've seen some. We watched some on Discord one week. Hey, look at
Yeah,
that.
I
Ooh. Yo.
speak of the devil and he appears. Look at that.
Hello.
Father's an angel.
Howdy,
not a
howdy.
devil.
Howdy, howdy.
Whatever is Lucian. I'm a Megan, is what I am. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah,
Megan
yeah,
of Megas too. I've
Ooh,
come here to
that's
rollick. I've come here to rollick. Who's gonna rollick with me?
Yes.
There we
We
go.
are gonna
Cheers.
Joanne in
Cheers.
the audience. Cheers. Here we go. I'm gonna get super.
Happy
Y'all
birthday.
just
drunk.
went
The
live
old-
9 minutes. I thought I would be walking into this like an hour late. Y'all just went live 9 minutes and 27 seconds ago. What have
I
y'all
was
been doing all
watching-
night?
I was watching something that I can't
Don't
say
blame me.
anything about.
Blame
I
him.
was watching
I was
something
ready,
that I
man. I
can't
was
say
ready. I
anything
was
about.
ready.
Were
It
you
was
watching
like-
Text Trek?
I will watch it.
What?
tonight.
Well,
I came in at the.
well,
Did you see that I came in at the end, Father? Did you see
I-
that? I did. Better late than never.
Well, I would no. Well. Fun fact.
I got surprised
kids.
for my birthday. Sorry, I
Fun
was
fact,
like,
kids. I always watch Text Trek on Saturday mornings for me. So I always watch like a day late.
That's
What's your
that's
cereal?
okay.
It's like Saturday morning cartoons.
Right. I
Yeah,
used
it's
to
like
always
Saturday morning
I used to always watch the Harley Quinn cartoon on Saturday mornings, but I haven't watched
Right.
the newest season. But I was doing that with X-Men 97, but now I feel obligated to watch X-Men 97 before Saturday morning so that I can talk about it on
Right.
Friday nights with Sohel
Right.
and the rest of y'all. So
I
Right.
love it.
Right.
I actually watched it. I have to admit that I kind of have lost a little interest in X-Men 97.
Well, I said from the beginning that it wasn't quite as good as everyone else thought it was. So I think people are gonna come down from the hype and be like, "Oh yeah, this Fathery was right. This is not quite as good as My Adventures with Superman, but it's still good. It's still a good cartoon."
It's good. Yeah, it's pretty
My
solid.
Adventures with Superman is pretty. Oh my god, that's pretty awesome.
That's
But-
I love
awesome.
My Adventures with Superman, but I'm so nervous about season 2 because season 1 was so fucking perfect, and I'm like, season 2 can't be that good. It's only going to make My Adventures with Superman worse. It can't make it better. Season 1 was too
You never
good.
know. You never
Cancel
know.
it so it's good forever.
Yeah, like Firefly. They knew what the hell they were doing with Firefly. Damn it!
I know. If Firefly went 7 seasons, we would have been like,
Holy fuck! It would have sucked by the end. Jesus Christ! People would be talking about like, man, I can't. I hate this. I hate like the new character they added in season 5.
Cousin Oliver shows up in season 4. It's all weird and yeah.
Cousin Oliver, yeah. But they added Ensign Rowe, but she didn't want to be in every episode. She only wanted to be on a few here or there.
For some reason, Ensign Rowe shows up.
Yeah.
Well,
Joanne ain't even got past episode 1 of
I
X-Men,
know.
so it actually is a good show. Don't let us talk you out of it. I do
Yeah,
encourage
yeah,
people
yeah.
to watch it. I just think My Adventures with Superman's even better show, and I recommend
That's
it
the
even
that's the one
more.
with Jack Quaid, right? That's where.
Yeah,
Jack Quaid-
yeah.
Okay,
So
I watched that one.
Boimler. And what's funny is that Jack Ransom voice actor Terry O'Connell, or what's his
Jerry
name?
O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry
Yeah, I knew it wasn't right.
I hear it.
Jerry O'Connell voices Superman in a lot of animation, also.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And Rebecca Romaine has voiced Lois Lane and stuff with him.
yeah,
That's great. What a small world.
Didn't she do the voice of Lois Lane in the Death of Superman Lives, the animated movies? Or
Yes, and the 2-part movie that was written by Peter J. Tomasi, not to be confused with the 2005 or 2006 Death of Superman. That was a different one,
Right. Yeah.
made by Bruce Timm.
Oh, you know what? I think if I'm not.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Can we
I
talk?
think
Can we
that
talk
Jack
DC and
Quaid-
Marvel stuff?
We can't. I think Jack Quaid's Superman is the hottest Superman visually because he's not like jacked.
You
Out
know,
of
it's a
control.
cartoon.
He's Jack. Superman's Jack. Why don't you want him to be ripped? He's
I wanted him to look like Christopher.
fucking hating on
Reeve.
Christopher Reeve got so jacked.
Yeah, but
Christopher
this is, okay, look at this, right? Okay, this is Jack Quaid's Superman, right? Like he's got like normal proportions, right? And then let me show you. Well, anyways, I think this is like a regular build.
Hating on
Like a,
cartoon.
what are you saying, Marcelo?
This is
I'm saying that I can't believe you're hitting on a cartoon. It's so
What do you mean hitting on a cartoon? I'm like
Cartoon,
not
it's the
hitting.
husband. Come on.
It's a husband.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
exactly. This is already my Superman husband. I didn't
Oh,
realize
yeah,
that. I have to watch the show now. Look how cute. This is the same. Superman,
I'm gonna
right?
send you a picture of the Jack Quaid Superman with no shirt on,
Oh,
um,
damn.
so you can
I
put it
would
on the you can put it on the
I don't
screen.
know. I see super pecs. I don't know. He's
Oh my god, he's
I think-
so cute.
I think Sohel wants Superman to be his like ideal level of muscular, but that's okay. I'm
Look
sure
at this.
sometimes he is, but a lot of artists draw him like pretty ripped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I realized that. You're absolutely right. And even
I mean-
before like Christopher Reeves, like he was like meant to
Like
be
here's
like a
Henry
bodybuilder.
Cavill.
Well, yeah, we all know Henry Cavill's deal, like how he looks and everything like that. What do you get, audience? Whoever's watching, what do you think? Like Superman, should he be like super ripped, or should he be like more like? I guess it's weird. Sometimes he looks super ripped in these, and sometimes he looks not as ripped.
I think that's good. There
I
should
like-
be a different kind for everyone who likes different things gets their own Superman. Just like there's so many stories of different Supermans.
Yeah,
There's some really-
I like.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I like my I like my Superman somewhere in the middle. Like I like him, like slim, but like slim and buff, but not like overly
Yeah,
not overly buff or not overly slim.
like the perfect
Somewhere in the middle.
territory is that like if the dude like takes his shirt off, he should look like he's Thor, like he's just like muscles on top of muscles, but not so huge that when he's Clark Kent with the suit on, he can't
Yeah,
kind of like hide some of that raw strength in his bulk.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's where like the balance is, in my opinion. But that's my favorite fictional character of all time. So I've spent a lot of time thinking about the right level of physiqueness for Superman.
Oh my gosh!
Look at this blast from the past. I oh my god, I've gone through a wormhole and traveled back in time. I have not seen this man in so long. Shaka, how the hell are you doing tonight?
Oh my god.
Really loud. Wow.
Oh,
I'm in a
sorry.
bad time.
You're in the bathroom. That's amazing.
Yeah, you told me to come in now, so
Oh dear.
Oh, dude.
This
It's
shit's
not-
already wild. I
it's
love
not
it.
the best. It's not the best starship, but
Oh, it's not a real bathroom. That's awesome. I just realized
how many have you had?
Shaka, I've already had a few drinks. Oh, my
Yeah,
light just.
I
That's good.
already- I figured that out.
I've already had a few drinks, and
Yeah.
I'm quite tipsy.
I think Sohel's gonna be tipsy when he shows up for the watch party tomorrow
I
with
will
the Text
be.
Trek patrons.
I actually will be. I
Father,
will.
it's great seeing you, man. Did you get that? No.
I don't think
think
It's
you
you
heard
heard
Father.
me.
It's great
He
to
just
see
said it's
Father.
great.
Oh, sorry. It's great to see you too, Shaka.
How many
Sorry.
have you had?
Oh, I don't. I just got started. I'm on. I don't know. Some number.
A prime number. That's all he knows.
One.
Yeah, it feels like a prime number. I've drank a prime number of beers.
There you go.
Shaka, meet Joel and meet Marcelo. I
Hello.
don't think you've
No,
ever
I-
met them.
no, I
Oh,
met
and meet
before.
Rachel. Yes,
Hi.
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel's here.
Rachel, woo!
Oh, Marcelo.
Yeah, I met you
Alright.
before, Shaka. You were on like my second or first stream that I came on during these nuts.
Oh, I
Like
didn't realize.
over like two or 3 years ago.
For
I met
those
you
of you
before.
who don't know, Shaka got killed in season 1 of Star Trek Picard by that android F8. It was
Yeah.
great.
That bastard.
Like that.
Because
that
I
was
told him a
amazing.
joke. That was it.
Yeah, what did you say to him? What's brown and sticky or something like that?
Stick.
And then
With-
yeah,
I would kill me too.
Rachel, welcome to my casual and informal birthday
Yeah.
stream.
Happy birthday. I made myself a drink before I jumped on.
Yes.
Is it a 7 of
was-
limes?
It was not. It's Sprite and vodka, and still.
That
for
could
my
be a 7 of
birthday-
limes. We don't know what it is, so it
For
can be.
my birthday, Father and Dave got me 2 giant bottles of flavored vodka, which I've drinking quite a bit of it, but there's still some left, and that's what's in here.
We're talking about Superman's physique, and we'll move on to
I
other things
Heard
later.
that,
but
and I
Okay,
would have
yeah.
liked. I would like
must-
to, that the.
Talking about the new one?
My hottest
New photo?
Superman is Tyler Hoechlin.
Yes, he is.
But
really-
when he played baseball. He's got the baseball physique. He's tall. He's got like long legs, long arms. So his muscles are like spread out. But when he takes his shirt off, he still looks ripped. He's still like a super muscular dude.
When you were describing, I was like, "That's Tyler Hoechlin." It also is that my fictional like type is often hot mess dad trying his best, which is that version of Superman.
Hot mess dad. It's true.
Yeah, that's the version of Superman made for that audience
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so David Cornsweet, who's playing the new Superman, and we'll put an image of him as Superman. When they told, where'd it go? Oh, here.
His name is Corn Sweat.
Cornsweet or Corin Sweat?
I don't know, but it sounds weird.
Corn sweat.
Yeah,
it's
they
Cornsweet.
should have hired Shaka for Superman, in
this
my
is-
opinion.
I already
Corn
knew
Sweat,
who he
very
was.
middle America, though. I mean,
Why did you choose that photo of? Well, I know.
I'm just trying to show his physique. Cause,
Nah.
wait,
I mean,
let me-
that's
Yeah.
That ain't what he looks like now.
No,
Right.
that's not what it looks
They
like
they,
now.
they put that boy on them Hollywood steroids.
yeah. I was like, that's a decent physique for I'm about to play Superman, and I'm about to go get ripped for that.
Yeah.
Like,
But like when they said David Cornsweet was playing Superman, I got excited because that's how I knew David Cornsweet. I've known him he's shirtless a lot, by the way, in his movies. For those of you who like that kind of stuff, he's like often shirtless. He's yeah.
Good to
But
know.
anyways, like
Makes
this
you
is kind of
corn
like he's Cornsweet, yeah.
It makes
So
you corn.
he makes me corn sweat for sure.
Oh, wow.
But but this is the physique I
Okay.
thought we were gonna get for Superman. But
Okay.
now he looks like, hold on, I gotta pull up.
What, Henry Cavill? Or Cavill?
No, more. Like, where do you see
He
this?
looks yoked.
Basinger?
I didn't realize that.
Well, I'm gonna put.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna type.
those,
Is this the one where he's putting on his boots in the bedroom?
Yeah, but look
that
at
Hollywood
okay.
that Hollywood diet of stopping drinking water and taking steroids.
And
This
human
is
growth
now.
hormone.
Whoa.
This is David
Whoa.
Cornsweet
Damn.
now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yoked.
This is what he's gonna look like for Soups, and yeah. Oh, it's a full reunion tonight. Hold on, let me just.
that
do this
Rubs?
real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Ruben!
Hello, Ruben.
Yeah.
Good evening.
I'm gonna put Rachel up here, and I'm gonna put Ruben all the way
Yeah.
down here.
Oh,
I
and
tried
Shaka,
Why are you trying
Shaka
to
Center
keep it
Square.
That's great.
Starting to look very Brady Bunch-esque.
No, but
Yeah.
actually, Ruben,
I'm
your
always
whole
Alice
new-
everywhere I go.
Your new trim is great.
God, I'm trying to remember who am I in this? Like,
Who are you? You're like
The
well,
mom.
you'd be technically
I think the mom.
no, you'd technically be Mike Brady.
Okay.
And
No.
then Ruben is
Was he up
Carol.
there?
Am
He
I
was on the
Charles
top
Nelson
of-
Riley?
I'm the
I'm
neighbor. I'm the
technically-
neighbor
I
who
guess-
serves them, who sells them cocaine.
Yeah. Oh, the very special episode.
Yeah.
That's the last episode of the Brady Bunch.
This is already
Very
in him.
special
I'm
episode.
honestly
Here's the
kind of
story of a pure 8-ball, and everyone got really
I'm
fucked
legitimately
up.
kind of
Fireball.
obsessed with old school, like very special episodes. The fact that like I've always wanted to do like a
Oh my
podcast where it's
gosh,
like,
yes.
let's just watch weird episodes of TV shows that make you go, why was this aired?
Like the
I wonder
one with remember the Different Strokes episode where it was like a child molester, like pedophile guy. I was like, they would never do that shit today on TV. In the 80s, it was like, watch out, kids. The 80s is terrible.
You know what though? It was so like it got better. Like the world got better after that because in like the 50s and 60s, like there were so many like children murderers, and like it was like so easy to like abduct kids in the old
And
days.
get away with it.
And then
Oh
yeah,
my
and then
God.
and then at one point they were like, we have to terrify the fucking parents to be so scared of their like you can't like leave your kids just running around all the time because like the rates of like violent crime against children, like all that stuff has like gone down a lot. So a lot of that stuff kind of worked out.
It's funny because then you hear people being like, we were fine when we were kids, and I went, you didn't all make it to adulthood.
Well, that was, you know, we
Hey,
weeded out the weak.
Tip for good.
Yeah,
Wow.
the people who didn't turn out okay aren't here to talk about it, and that's why like this thing.
Yeah.
Survive.
Wow.
So
Okay, going back to Superman real quick. I just
Oh
want
my
to show
God,
you
did he
guys.
put his boots on yet?
That's some giant veins, man. It's just
This is what he looks like, and then and then everyone. This is great. I think it's great how much memeing this is getting. But this is the official, the official
Hashtag
Superman.
Oscar for Skybeam.
Have you seen this, Shaka? Have you seen the new Superman? This is the promo image, and I love it. But then
I like
I've
it.
seen
It's
the
just
best.
kind of baggy on
Yeah.
him, but I like it. It's like a lot of room for improvement.
An army
Yeah.
of marketing
gotta
people
tuck it in when he
decided this
stands
was the
up.
best
It'll be
image
better
to
when-
promote their movie.
I like the
But it-
tight Superman look of Christopher Reeves. That's why this baggy look is kind of bothering me.
An army of highly paid marketing people.
I like it. I
sat
like
around and
this.
said, hey,
I would say a little.
like
bag-
this.
I mean, it's not that baggy. It's just like kind of on his muscles the way normal clothes are, and actually, super tight clothing you can't actually move in. So like, it's not
true.
actually
So
great. for
aliens
fighting.
can't get it right either.
I'm
do
curious
you
what
think
it
the
looks
best-
like in motion, but I like the logo. I love that they added the red trunks back. I love that they gave the little split what do you call it, spit curl in his hair,
Yeah.
whatever you call that. That like
Yeah,
Zack
it's
Snyder
cool.
was like too embarrassed of. Zack Snyder was like embarrassed to have like the red trunks on the outside. I like that. I like that like James Gunn released this on a thread post. I like that. I think that the image was chosen because James Gunn wants to show us this dude still puts his boots on one at a time. Like he's gonna go out to go do some super shit fighting a laser beam, but he's still a man. Like it's like those are like the two things about Superman that the people telling Superman stories should understand is that like he's both super and he's also a man though. So he starts out super, but at the end of the day, just a
I
man.
cannot accept that.
I need more kryptonite, baby.
I know.
I cannot accept that.
I know. My main problem with
Put
like
my
Man of
boots on one at a
Steel
time.
was like
No, I got some
watching
speed.
Man of Steel. It seemed like they forgot Clark Kent is an important part of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that approach to the character at all, and I'm grateful. I am so grateful to be in the post Zack Snyder DC era. I'm
The
I'm
SNL just
thrilled.
reflects
Yeah,
All-Star
as,
Superman.
Yeah, I mean, just as the outsider in this panel, I actually love Man of Steel, and I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. But I will never forgive Zack Snyder for that awful movie. Oh my god, I can't even remember.
You gotta
the name of
narrow it down.
You
Yeah,
gotta
which
like
one? You mean all of them?
Sucker Punch. I'm guessing
Like once-
Sucker Punch.
Once,
Okay,
Zack,
okay,
once Zack Snyder's
okay.
done with the storyboard, he takes the script
Yeah.
and goes, all right, everybody, just look at the storyboard. Who cares what they're saying?
No, but Sucker Punch is awful, and Rebel Mood. I was like, oh my god, what were you thinking? Good lord, stop it.
What classic?
Oh god, I can't stand that movie. Oh.
I'm still
Yeah,
watching
we did-
it.
did I
It's-
read-
it's-
did I
it's
guess
so
right
much
with
slow
Sucker
motion.
Punch?
I'm still watching
I
it.
mean,
Yeah, you did.
hate-
You got it. You got
Oh,
it.
I
Yeah.
despise
I
Sucker
can't-
Punch.
Superman
Yeah,
AF.
I mean, look,
Is that what you're saying?
if you watch Sucker Punch without any sound and just watch the movie just on visuals, it's fine. But the second you turn on the volume, it's like, oh my god, I want to just claw my eyes out.
The second you pay attention to anything of the plot, with quotations, like
There
The
you go.
second you actually start watching the movie as a
Well, no,
movie.
this
And
is-
the internet
this
strikes
is
again.
what I've heard someone say about Zack Snyder, which I agree. He's someone who should be a director of photography that somehow became a big director.
He's Michael Bay, but he went to art school.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Michael Bay, but it went to art school.
Well, those are like my two least favorite filmmakers of all time, Michael Bay and Zack Snyder. Or at least like the people who've made like the movies I hate the most.
Yeah.
And then George Lucas would be the next one. But yeah, between the three of them, oh my god, yeah, they've done some cinematic crimes against
That's
humanity.
a good one.
Wow.
That's a good one.
This one's my favorite.
I think Michael Bay ruined
that
film.
scene.
That's why movies have been so terrible for 20 years.
I like the Dragon Ball Z one, so I don't know if you got that. There's one that has Vegeta and Goku shooting energy beams at each other and out the window.
Is that
Send me the link for
is
that one.
Is that picture they're using? Is that from Superman 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a hot second since I've watched 3
Or
or 4.
as we call it, the Richard Pryor movie.
Yeah.
It is a Richard Pryor movie.
When I was a kid, that was kind of my favorite because I loved Richard Pryor so much. But I was also like 5, so of course
Yeah.
I was an idiot.
That movie
I think-
that movie is so like not what it's supposed to be. I mean, oh god.
No,
I can't-
it's like,
comedy?
3
Yeah.
and 4 are both
Yeah.
weird. Like
But Annette O'Toole, I love the Annette
Yes.
O'Toole in Super. I had such a crush on her. I still do.
Yes.
She's a gorgeous woman.
yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. I need to rewatch Superman 3. I do remember watching it as a kid, and I was like middle school, and I remember just sitting there being like, "Why am I watching a comedy bit? Like I'm not mad at the comedy bit. It's good. Why is it in this movie though?"
So hell, I
used to
sent
love
you
First Superman.
So hell, I sent you something in the to share the screen of the My Adventures with Superman.
Oh, okay, hold on. Where'd you send it?
I'm trying to share screen to show you the
Oh, I see.
Jack Quaid Superman with no shirt on.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta see this. Yeah, hold on.
Annette O'Toole in Superman 3 is just great, but it's a shame that her storyline
Oh.
got bogged down by such a shitty movie.
There we go.
So he's not too ripped. See, he's not too bad. Although he's
pretty-
pretty ripped.
He
No, he's
looks
pretty
like
ripped.
he looks like
Good next to that 12-year-old.
yeah. He looks like he could eat Lois and Jimmy
Yes.
both in like one
Exactly.
gulp. In that
That's
picture.
true, he does look-
I love
He
that
can't.
like, he has a Superman body, and that is Clark Kent's face. Clark Kent is so uncomfortable.
Hey guys, sorry I'm so big.
I got really buff milking cows back on the farm, throwing hay bales up into the truck.
I just ate Lex. I'm so full.
I got buff because I'm an alien who's just automatically buff no matter what I do.
Well, we are on our planet.
Because I'm a super god character.
Because of the sun. The sun.
So wait, what is this gonna be another? Is this new Superman gonna be another origin? The James Gunn one? Is it gonna be?
It
Another,
is not. It is not an
Oh,
origin story.
I don't buy
Hey,
it.
this for Gun.
I don't buy
It
it.
has sprinkles of origin in it.
Yeah, it'll probably have some some explanation. Like you'll probably see like a flashback to Krypton or something.
Why?
But
Not
Someone
40
says Martha,
minutes.
and he has a flashback.
I'm assuming they're going for the Spider-Man approach of you've seen Spider-Man's origin. Like
Yeah.
we can't do this again.
yeah, I don't think it's not gonna show him oh, I'm gonna start wearing a costume and being a hero. It's that's already established before the movie the story begins.
No, they're going to show Uncle Ben die in Superman. It'll be really weird. But
Yeah, it's actually gonna open with the Bruce Wayne and his parents leaving the theater and then them getting shot.
If I have to watch
who-
those goddamn pearls fall
Chaka
again.
cut out.
we lost Shaka. Oh my gosh.
He was shot by Joe Chill in Crime Alley. R.I.P. Shaka.
yeah,
Yeah, too
Shaka
depressed
Shaka
to
is
go
going to
in.
kill Batman now, though, or his kid. One of the two. I don't know.
But they add some. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, my friend has a vendetta against anytime this happens, but it happens a lot if you see Batman's parents killed. When you see pearls fall everywhere, that is not how pearl necklaces work. They have knots in between them to stop that from happening.
Yeah, it's true.
Because pearls are expensive.
That's how violent. That's how violent the murder was. That it.
Somehow they got past the knots to prevent this exact occurrence.
Right.
The Waynes buy cheap pearl necklaces. Yeah, right. But
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
Okay.
Chaka, you're on twice. There's also definitely not Chaka in the green room, but I can't add him. I'm just
Weird.
Yeah, it's a weird. I'm gonna kick that one out. All
Kick
right.
Multiple
keep me out,
Shakas.
so you can keep me.
All right, I'm keeping you.
That other Chaka's an asshole.
I'm scared of that.
He flicks
like-
peanuts at the
That's
glasses
Dark
and
Shaka.
breaks them.
I wanna see the two Shakas fight each other, but it's like when Lazarus fought Lazarus in that episode of the original series.
The antimatter Chaka and the matter Chaka.
Yeah, and then the camera does the inversion thing where it looks like the negative,
Yeah.
We have to walk around each other too and check us
By the
out,
way-
check each other
Yeah.
out.
By the way, Rachel and Shaka are huge on TikTok. You're my two hugest friends on TikTok, like my most famous TikTok friends.
Right.
And
It's funny because I was like, am I that big?
you're kind of
Mark
you're
Hamill
kind of a
knows
big
who you
deal,
are.
Rachel.
Jeez.
Yeah, Mark Hamill knows who. Yeah, exactly.
It was not on TikTok. I still don't
I
understand how that
still-
happened.
What do you
I don't care.
What do you guys think of this TikTok ban? Like as TikTokers, like where you're like that's like kind of like where you kind of like.
That's-
I don't
do
think
your-
it'll happen. I think the
Yeah.
Supreme Court is gonna strike
Yeah.
that down.
What's
But I don't know.
also annoying
Well,
is
TikTok
the,
is also suing
conservative-
the government
genuinely
for
what is
the
also
First
annoying
Amendment.
is the editing app I use. Video editing app is also owned by ByteDance. So if TikTok gets banned, I also have to find a new editing thing
Oh.
to go make.
You know how
videos for other
much TikTok
platforms.
is worth? There's literally no company that
Yeah.
could buy TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll
Really?
buy it for,
TikTok
like,
is one of the most
$10.
valued companies on the
$10.
planet. It's
It's
worth like
also-
$200 billion.
I
The news
think
said that they were
Jesus.
suing the government
I-
as well. They're suing Congress.
It's like
for
insane how expensive
violation
I
of
think
First
it's
Amendment rights.
also a very bad precedent that no foreign company that could be used against any foreign company in the U.S., which is bizarre, like a bad precedent.
Interesting.
Yeah, it
It'll never happen.
historically, the Supreme Court normally sides on First Amendment. Any lawyer I've talked to on this is all like, "Oh yeah, the Supreme Court's almost certainly going to strike that down." So, people who know more than me are saying that. So I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Even if they
All
don't,
right.
it'll take 30 years before they can actually sell TikTok. It will just never
In
happen.
10 years,
Like
it'll
the
be
only
worth
company
it.
that could buy it is
Oh.
like Apple, right?
It's
I
like
guess.
Apple, Disney, like maybe if they
Yeah, if they joined forces.
Yeah, yeah.
Like maybe one day TikTok might buy Apple.
That could have. Oh my gosh. That,
Oh my god.
that would be wild.
I
Can we take an Apple tangent for a second? Did you
Oh.
guys see the commercial for the iPad? First of all, Ruben looks very HD because he got a new Apple. I'm just gonna put it out there. But
Look at
did you
that.
guys
I
see
got
that
2, baby.
that
Yeah,
awful
he's
ad?
got
That
two. He's got more than one.
it's true.
Yeah.
Did you see that awful ad that Apple did for the
No.
iPad? Ah!
Super
Okay, we're back to
shaka.
Superman. We're back.
Gotta get the Puerto Rican
Oh, yeah,
code
there
out.
you go.
I love
There it
it.
goes.
I
That's an
genuinely
awesome-
don't know what
oh
ad
my
you're
God, look
talking
at that.
about, Soho. I haven't seen it.
Oh, can I
Putting on my
show it?
boots.
Would I
That's
be
so
able to show it?
awesome.
Let me try to show it to you. I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, look at that. No lag, too. Look
That's
at
like
that.
a legit Superman cape. What is that? What are you wearing?
That's my hoodie.
Oh wow!
The underside of it.
All right, I'm gonna pull up this ad. Hopefully, we won't get blocked early in the stream. Let me see where
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Okay.
I
Here's
can always
lag.
like mute myself and go watch it if like we're worried about getting muted.
No. I think it'll be fine. I don't think they care about like ads. Like, I think you can show them. Let's see. Let's
Talking
see
about what
happens.
Apple did to those
They're gonna come to your house and take
Vintage,
your Apple
instruments?
products. So Hale, be careful.
Apple might
Oh,
actually.
look
do
at that. Look at that. Look at that screensaver he's got there.
He's so
I'm
happy.
gonna-
He's had his computers were like 20 years old, and now he's
Yeah, look at that.
he's just
Look
like,
at that.
That's
That's awesome.
that's Trooper there.
Crunch.
All
Oh,
right,
it's
we're
gonna
also
watch-
short.
13-year-old MacBook Pro that's somehow still
Kicking.
kicking, but it can rest now.
it can rest now. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Here's the new Apple ad for the thinnest ever.
Oh, it is
iPad.
the depressing.
My only thought about this Apple ad before we watch it is that somebody at marketing watches the hydraulic press channel on YouTube.
on TikTok.
Gassy.
I
guess.
also, because I saw pictures of it, I love the look how thin it is, but we're hiding the fact because we made it so thin the camera has to like jump out to like accommodate the fact that the
Gnarly.
camera definitely cannot be that thin and still work.
Oh my gosh! Can those of
Is
you
there a
guys who know
power brick
Jeremiah?
that's huge because it's not part of it now?
It's true.
What?
Those
to
of
do
you guys
that.
who know Jeremiah, which is I think just me and Father, can we do the song? Ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Jeremiah
was a Squirtle. You forgot what it was called, but I
thought it was-
remembered.
Yes, you did remember. Jeremiah, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Jeremiah's like one of our oldest audience members, so it's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, we love
That's
Jeremiah.
youngest-
Full text tracks.
youngest-
Jeremiah shows up.
Jeremiah.
That's right.
Yeah, Jeremiah. Nice to see you, Jeremiah.
Years
Thank
and
you for
years
the-
ago.
Also, Commodore Trev is here from the salon. So very cool to see you, Commodore Trev.
Jeremiah has been in our audience since he was a teenager.
A wee.
Since he was
He was
a
wee,
child.
Yeah.
He was
it's true.
Grew up on
But yeah, Rachel. So that commercial was meant to, I think, say like, yeah, you could, but it's just destroying all these beautiful
Destroy-
instruments.
Like that's a nice piano. Like
It's
It's
Anymore.
okay, I'm sure it was all CG.
no, I don't think so, Ruben. I think that shit's really no. CG's not that good yet. No.
Yes, it
Apple-
is.
Not that good yet. What?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I can almost. I almost
That?
want to guarantee
AI
that.
now.
I got that too. I was like, we watched Star Trek together, right? Like,
It's man. I would not be surprised if that was all CG, or maybe maybe they were. What was probably practical was like some things popping, so that you get
Sure, the
more of
press
the
wasn't,
real physics.
Practical.
You
The
know,
press was
but-
CG.
The press for sure is. I don't think there's a fucking hydraulic press.
Seriously, yeah, exactly. What
Really?
would they
I
use
think
that
there is. I'm gonna look it
But-
up. Hold
I
on.
don't.
I'm curious. I want to see if the Corridor Crew eventually.
As
looks
yeah,
at
as
the
someone who
commercial.
used to work in marketing, what the fuck was that? Like,
I'm telling you, somebody was watching that hydraulic press channel.
It would
was
make
like,
me sleep
hey.
easier though if it was all CG because
And then they just never. Yeah, it would actually be easier if it was just all CG.
Oh my gosh. There's like gigantic hydraulic presses in the world. It's nuts.
Oh, okay.
All right.
yeah,
Here-
that
I take
actually.
it back. Maybe they did do practical.
Hold on.
That would be wild.
What do they need it for?
That would be insane, though.
There's a lot of things
Oh
they
my
can't
god.
uh,
I'm
liquefy.
I'm
They
actually
have to
looking
use,
at a
like,
picture of
flame,
Joel in a Kirk uniform right now.
Titanium.
This is interesting.
but
Joel-
they're not like
oh.
that. They're not squishy. They're like
Yeah.
arms that come down.
Oh, this one was
That's-
deceptively large. Okay, no, there. I haven't seen a hydraulic press that large. Sorry.
'Cause,
They made
the
it look
hydraulic
large.
press
They are,
channel
but
is
they
pretty
look
big
different.
one,
They're not like that.
To the
Do you know
internet.
the new trend of YouTube thumbnails is like these exaggerated CG, or I guess AI now created thumbnails, and so like they showed this gigantic hydraulic press, but then when you click on the video, it's like this, like it's like maybe like this big or
It's like
whatever.
what you get at
Oh.
Timu
I have,
Yeah.
an, yeah.
or Wish.
Yeah.
I have an extension that removes all YouTube thumbnails and replaces it with a random image from the video, and it's so nice not
okay.
to see that stuff.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were just gonna say a random photo, so you had no idea, and that's
No,
actually
it's from the
sounded
video.
amusing to
It's
me.
not helpful
Yeah.
usually, but I just hate those. I hate thumbnails. Not you guys who are here. They're fine,
Thank you.
I would say I
but in
think
general,
Because
like
I
the ones
put
you see
yeah,
from the
because I put a
people-
lot of thought into my thumbnails.
I don't
There's
actually
people that I put a
like
lot
I
of
don't
thought
post on
into.
my own YouTube channel a lot, but I usually do like the name of the video and like
Well, that's fine. Yeah,
with
that's
some
fine.
art. Like that's
But the clickbaity things. And,
yeah.
Oh, okay. So, guys, I have to make it show for a second. I have to go tend to something. So I'm gonna put Fathery in charge for now, and possible topics: Alien Romulus, Twisters, and we're gonna talk about X-Men '97 for sure. All right, I'll be back. You guys, go for it.
We're showing
Did you even
hard.
hear that?
Gonna go throw up
Did
in
you
the
My
even
toilet.
father
hear
is
that?
muted, and somehow got put in charge.
Okay. So
Two-
guys, oh,
two
you're gonna tell me that
movies-
now.
Two movies that I guess recently got trailers. I haven't seen either, but Twisters, the sequel to Twister,
Yeah.
and also
I-
Alien Romulus.
Alien Romulus. I didn't see the new trailer, but all the
I've not-
stuff before that looks so good.
I've not seen the new trailer. I've seen the trailer for Twisters because I was trying to figure out if it's at all connected with the characters from the first one, and if they
I
have to
don't
be like,
Not-
if they have to be
Who
like,
knows?
well, like
But
Bill.
Paxton's dead, unfortunately.
Yeah. I always every time I say Bill, I have to
Well,
like
someone
think
else
about
is
whether
too,
I
right? There's more than one dead person. Wasn't there another one?
maybe.
Wasn't that
Real-
that
real
that,
quick,
that
my
dude?
thoughts-
That
Real
was
quick,
bad.
my thoughts on Alien Romulus. Why? Why do we need another Alien movie? All right.
Yeah, I
Because
just
the
want to
last
show
two really weren't very good.
Although
Marcelo.
every time I say Bill, and I always have to stop and think about whether I mean Paxton or Pullman.
Yeah, it's
See that,
hard.
Shaka?
Hmm.
And then it's
I
been
cannot see
even
that
more
small.
confusing that one of them is no longer
Wait
with
a minute,
us.
it's getting there. Yeah, there you go.
Because
Voodoo.
every now and then I see Bill Pullman and go,
That's
is
right.
he still
And
alive? Oh, that was
Suhail
Paxton.
just killed
All right.
everything.
Here we go.
Aw,
Okay.
man.
Immortalized
This is-
in my script.
This is the Alien Romulus trailer. I haven't seen this yet.
By the way, Rachel, I also got Bill Pullman and Bill Paxton confused all the time.
Rachel, where are the
One is
God.
President.
Rachel.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, what are we watching?
This is the Alien Romulus.
Humanity has come across
Oh
them.
my god, another fucking alien movie. Jesus fucking Christ almighty, bro.
It's just showing footage of the old aliens. Of the old alien
Why?
movies.
That could
Oh
be a
my
fan
God.
film.
Because it's the good movie. It's just to trick people and to
I
just
accidentally
reshow
pulled
the
it.
original
Yeah,
and
I
just call it a
accidentally
day.
pulled
Oh.
up the. Who's the company
lot of
making
fake
it?
ones.
What's the
Fox.
studio?
It's
Fox.
here.
Yeah.
I just sent it. This is the
Well, the
20th
little
century
bird at the
Fox.
beginning is Ridley
Alright.
Scott.
Who's
That's really
putting
Scott's
these videos
film.
on here? Is it Jack Daniels?
It's knockoff whiskey. You can't afford Jack Daniels trailers.
John Douglas?
There you go.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about Twisters because I grew up watching the original Twisters film with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, so
And,
I'm really
that's where-
excited to see what. Right, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with it.
All right, Alien Romulus. Here we go.
That's where Brock Lesnar got his finishing move from. Right, Ruben?
Sure.
F5? No? Okay.
No,
Oh
yeah,
that's
sure,
right.
I believe you.
Oh my god, I just got that. shot.
Fede Alvarez. Okay, don't breathe. I didn't
Fede
see
Alvarez.
that, but I heard good things.
It's really good.
He did
I,
the
I
Evil-
did. I did see that Evil Dead remake.
That wasn't
That was
not the
okay.
latest one. He did the one before, not the newest
Yeah,
remake.
it's just okay.
The
last
other
one-
remake.
Ridley Scott's paying for
I
everything.
okay. I know which one then.
The one
That
with
was that one was
practical-
okay.
That was the one with practical visual effects.
Yeah.
Run.
The practical effects here look good.
Oh yeah, this looks. Oh,
That looks great.
Sexual.
Oh, face hugger.
That looks so Cameron-esque. That looks so
Yeah. Hello.
Aliens. But
Wow, an alien loose on a ship.
Prometheus also had a dope trailer that looked amazing, and I can't stand Prometheus. Like this movie, oh, that's such. This is hurting me. This is Sohel is abusing me right now. I am being beaten and abused by being subjected to.
Father, Alien Romulus has an alien loose on a ship. We haven't seen that before.
Am I the only person on the planet that loves Prometheus? I love that movie. I'm sorry.
Yes, you're the only person.
Oh.
I could take
I
her
need a
with
hug.
Prometheus.
Good job,
It's
good job.
fine. Like,
Okay, thank you, Rachel. Help me, someone help me.
More torture.
I just Venmoed Rachel $20 to pretend to like Prometheus.
Oh, thank you. Ruben.
I love the
I got your back, man. I got your
I
back.
love the idea that you bribed me, and I went. I could take her to leave it.
That was the best you got.
Yes, that's the most that I could do.
Yeah, you know, if it's on, I'll watch it.
200, I love it.
No, but
Ironically, the one time I watched, like when I watched Prometheus, is because my brother put it on, and I went, I could watch this. Like,
yeah, but seriously, probably the reason why I have a such connection to Prometheus is it's one of the last movies that I watched with my grandmother before she died.
Oh.
So I have that I have
What
that
did your
connection
grandma
to it.
think of Prometheus?
Well,
Yeah, no,
Let me scratch my next
Yeah,
joke out.
no, but actually, fun fact about my grandmother, she loved horror movies. So,
oh, okay.
and she was a big horror fan, and she was a big Ridley Scott fan too.
But she hated
What was
Prometheus.
your-
'cause it's not a
what was
horror
your-
movie.
What was her favorite horror movie, if you know?
Her favorite horror movie, I think it was the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
I'm a big fan.
That's
of
a
that.
great.
We had very
Yeah.
different grandmothers.
Yeah.
That's
My grandmother, when I rented The Exorcist and the title screen came up, she freaked the fuck out and screamed, "El Exorcista! No, tú no vas a ver esa película!" And she took the tape out and walked it back to the video store.
Are
and
you
got
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, what the fuck? I was like, I've watched the horror
my
movies
God.
all my life.
Jake, how old were you when this happened?
I was like 12.
Okay.
It's a
And I-
devil bad movie. I don't get it. Yeah,
And
devil
then I
bad.
watched it in psychology class for the first time in high school. For some reason, they showed us The Exorcist. Yeah, this makes sense. Public education, baby. And I fell asleep because I was like, this movie's so boring.
Oh, that movie's not.
Yeah,
bad.
apparently my uncle had watched it in the theaters in the 70s when it came out and had thrown up. And I was like, come on, man. I've been watching horror movies my whole freaking life. Like, I grew up on Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Psycho.
See, I found
name
it
it.
scary, but I find everything. I'm a scaredy cat, so like,
Me too. I'm the same, Rachel.
Well done. Exorcist is well done.
like
I
that's
think
why
the
it's one
scariest
of the
scene
ones
is
that.
the medical examinations, personally.
I need to
the
see it as an
recognizing-
adult.
It's horrifying.
What, The Exorcist?
Whenever that.
I,
happens.
I haven't seen The Exorcist in so long. I think
The
I haven't seen.
Exorcist
Oh.
is a fucking amazing movie. I just
Who
want to put
directed
that out
that?
there. Because, William Friedkin.
William Friedkin.
What else did William
Has,
Friedkin?
it has such
Yeah.
a good soundtrack.
The
Yeah.
Exorcist is an
that's true.
amazing movie. You can even like if you're just watching it as a battle of science versus religion, it's just such an amazing, amazing movie.
I did
Like,
get to
not
see
even
it
as a
in
horror movie, just as like a movie. It's so great.
the re-release. I saw it in a packed theater. That was pretty amazing.
And part 3 is pretty awesome too.
Oh, part
There's a
3, yeah.
One of the sequels is really good. Is it 2 or 3? I think it's 3.
3,
I think it's three.
Because
Two
3 is
is
when
Two is the guy,
Gladdy.
the guy who made Zardoz made 2, and it,
Yeah. That's
Which is the
Remember
one
it-
that, which is the one that Jeffrey Dahmer was a fan of?
I have no idea.
What?
probably
Three.
This is
Three.
three.
That was three.
2 was the one that introduced the
Nice.
name of the
Great.
Pazuzu.
What facts are you pulling out right now, Father?
Right?
That was
No,
he
no,
would
No, that
he-
was three. That was
there was
three.
something about the
He-
guy.
Three.
yeah he would like he liked to watch Exorcist 3 and Return of the Jedi with his victims. He would make them watch
Oh,
those movies.
what? Return of That's like my favorite Star Wars. Now I'm really upset.
Well, it was also Jeffrey Dahmer's favorite Star Wars movie.
It's also like such
There were
different
only
vibe.
three
The
when he
movie,
was killing, so don't, you know.
I also like. Why are both of those the like end of a trilogy? Like, what is that?
I guess he liked the number 3 movies, or what
Yeah.
was. That man made a lot of unusual choices. I don't know if we should
That's
waste too
something
much
about-
time trying to figure them out.
Something about
Supposedly,
turning evil and having weird eyes. He was
Yeah.
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 supposedly according
He
to
wanted
YouTube,
to
this
turn
is
evil.
the
I don't know why he wanted to turn. You know, he's right there.
this is the
Were we
original
watching
Nightmare on Elm
Were
Street.
we watching another
trailer.
trailer for a new movie?
No, this is the original
No,
Nightmare
this
on
This
Elm
is
Street.
this is a 1984, my favorite year for movies.
I thought there was something else besides the Romulus thing. Oh, X-Men. That's what you're talking about.
Johnny
Oh wow,
Depp.
what a weird
New Line
Logo,
Cinema.
graphics.
The House of
Oh,
Freddy.
I
built,
remember
baby.
this.
Yeah.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet.
And if I could just
But
get a
something is
copy
coming
without
to
the
get
last
them.
2
There's
seconds.
something out there. Isn't there?
Baby Johnny Depp.
The blow up doll going through the.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
This is what that movie's making fun of. I forgot about
What did
this.
that, Lieutenant? I don't know. What's the coroner got to say? He's in the jar and puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and
With a
came
girl.
out in a rubber bag.
Got us. They're gonna kill me for sure.
Will visit next.
Oh, this is getting a 4K re-release for the video files out there. There's a lot of really gorgeous optical effects. They're gonna look neat in 4K, I think.
I mean, all the Friday the 13th movies get really bad really fast, except for the visuals. The visuals in a lot of them are so amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Even to
Yeah.
the very bitter end with part 7 and 6, or part 6 and 7.
That was Savini though. That did all that.
Well, Savini did the first Friday the 13th. He did Night of the Living Dead, right?
He only did the first Friday and the fourth Friday were the only.
Savini directed the remake of Night.
Director of
Oh, that's right. He directed the remake, the 90s remake. Yeah,
I know he said that he
it
taught the
wasn't
other
too
people
bad.
how to keep on doing those special effects for Friday.
With Tony Todd.
That was rad. I haven't seen that in since I was a kid. I
Yeah,
think.
it's a Halloween. We're at like the halfway point between Halloweens.
Today
I like
is
this.
Halloween. My birthday.
No, it was like a week ago. It was.
Close enough. Rounds up.
Yeah,
It
Dave
is
always
technically
points it
now-
out, but
That's why the
By the
top
way, we're
point
at-
of me is dressed like Superman. 'Cause I'm happy.
Halloween.
Yeah.
It is technically, by the way, now I am 46 in Miami. So yeah,
Well, happy
46
birthday
Oldest
in
one.
Miami.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Am I the
Old-
oldest? No, definitely not the
old
oldest.
ass
There's two other.
motherfucker.
No, oldest person.
I am
Yeah.
getting old.
Don't,
But look,
don't,
I've got a
uh,
baby face.
I'm the same age as you for like 2 weeks now. I'm
don't
46
rush
now,
age.
but
Don't
not
rush
only
to get there.
What were you gonna say, Rachel?
I was like, I think I'm the youngest.
You might be the youngest.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest. I just did a lot of cocaine.
It's true.
That's why I look this way.
Yeah, that's
So-
Florida
That's why
life's
I'm wrecked.
hard. It's full of cocaine too.
so I think I got this figured out. But if you're ages 0 through 20, you're a child, and then if you're 21 through 35, you're young, and then if you're 36 to 49, you're normal age.
There you go.
And if you're
Alright.
50
I'm
to
into that.
69, you're older, and if you're 70 or older, you're old. I think everyone can agree to that. I think that's very fair.
I guess
That's fair.
I don't feel young, but but according to your scale, I am.
Yeah.
How do your
Although
knees
everyone-
feel?
People
That's the
like
real question.
genetically, my knees are fucked. So like,
So
Oh.
you're old then. You're
yeah.
grandfathered in. Ha ha.
Father and mother did. Genetically, my knees are
Mm.
fucked. It's both of them.
Well,
Yeah.
well, as it is my official birthday here in Miami, I will celebrate by saying that my birthday wish is for all of your wishes to come true. All of you, everyone watching.
So hell, you actually just
nice.
created a paradox that's going to destroy the universe because my wish was for nobody's wish to ever come true ever.
Oh,
my
crap!
God.
That's
Oh,
wild.
no.
And I wish
Dang,
for
Bobby.
half of the wishes to come true.
Dang.
We've created a Trinity portal.
This is how the multiverse got created because there has to be
I don't know
one
what
universe
Trinity
for every
portal does, but
possibility.
I
Yeah.
want to write a story
Rachel
with
is
that
Loki
camera
and has
now.
to fix it. Sorry, Rachel.
Why me?
I don't know. You're in the middle on top.
Okay. Well, I don't want responsibility. How the fuck did this happen?
I don't want
Great
responsibility.
power comes great responsibility. So.
That's
I
right.
Yeah,
just-
Stan Lee said it.
I had to be responsible at work all week. I don't want to be in my
Screw
personal
that
life.
then. Screw the multiverse.
Oh, some people. I had a fun of. I gave someone an inch, and they were like taking a mile, and I was like, "How did this happen?"
You dig on multiverses? Should watch this movie called Wish Upon. This is a really bad horror movie.
Your
Then
mic
there's-
even sounds better, Ruben. I think people will like
Really?
you better now that. Yeah, I think people will like you.
We
No.
hated you.
No.
Now that he can see
Oh, I'm
you,
ready, man. I'm ready. I've got all my stats and numbers ready.
No, you.
I
you-
got stats.
No.
I'm the man with the stats.
Shaka,
Oh,
just so
God.
you know, Ruben has a PR.
Oh yeah.
I released a picture of me putting on a boot, and people weren't too excited about it.
That's because the boot was on a dead puppy. Jeez.
I mean, I was naked,
He
but
doesn't help. His PR team was trying to help him, but he doesn't help his PR team. Is all, that's all I'll say.
As it should be.
Should be indeed.
I'm at the start playing with my hair level of tipsy. This is much harder now that I have shorter hair.
Oh, it's easier when
Alright.
you have short hair. I do it constantly. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
My
I
hair
have
keeps
noticed
getting shorter.
Never leaves my. Always right there. I don't know why.
Hey, Chuck,
Yeah.
you want to see the tacky Xbox controller I bought myself? For the,
I wanna
yes,
see it, too.
Mac compatible, by the way.
Let's see how tiny it is.
Is it a Mad Catz
it's-
controller?
That's not. It's not
That
that
looks
bad.
actually really good. Like the shading.
It's not that. It's not
It's
that
called
bad.
Shadow Gold.
That's
It's cool. I like the ombre
Front
effect
and
it has. I like the ombre it has
Gold
going
breast
on.
platinum.
I like it. I like it. I like that it has like the gold. Yeah.
You're you bought
Maybe
that
now
for
you'll
your
join
Mac.
me
Is
on
it
Destiny.
Is it Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Right, bro?
Because
That's-
I bought, I
That sounded like an epic request. You, Shaka, you're like, maybe now you'll join me in Destiny. Like y'all are gonna go do like some like grand quest together or
Got a new
something.
controller. So
Wait, I don't understand, so,
I abandoned Destiny and left Chaka in space alone.
after
my
offering
God.
to join up with me, he leaves me in the dust.
I played Destiny 1, but I haven't played Destiny 2 at all.
I never played
June
one.
6th, it's on its last legs. That's the final DLC
Hey,
for it.
Commodore Trev and Joanne, go get some drinks. Commodore Trev, make yourself a cocktail, please. Also,
Do it.
if you want to come on, let me know. You can come on. I know
We
Joanne
still
can't
got
come
two
on.
spaces. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we have two spaces, and then it becomes like the Brady Bunch, which is
Yeah.
the best ever.
Can
When it does
can
that,
we
Super
can we
Alice.
fill up the entire screen?
Stay. We're gonna get to like our dulcet sounds of drunkenness will help Joanne go to bed, which is really nice.
It's like
Well,
the
we can't-
lullaby.
We can't let Sohel get too drunk before he talks about X-Men 97 because
Yeah.
every week we like put that off.
We try to talk about X-Men 97, we never do it. Are you guys all watching?
I
X-Men
will
97?
eventually, and I've been spoiled on stuff. I haven't actually watched any of it.
Look at
That's
that.
good.
I haven't watched
You care?
X-Men 97.
Hey, look at that cool
Rachel-
dude in a blue shirt. That guy looks so awesome. He's got that cool hat on backwards.
So I exist on the internet. You can talk about it. Like I've
Okay,
seen
so we
stuff.
can spoiler.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. All right, cool. All right, then I have a lot of questions about X-Men 97.
Oh
What
dear.
the heck is going on? Is this based on like a comic
Ooh.
series?
It's based
or, like,
on
what-
several comics.
So okay, from my understanding of X-Men 97, Magneto just got killed. And I know it's in an alternate universe, but that was like crazy. But then no, actually he didn't get killed yet. He I knew about this because I'd heard about this from the comics, but he strips all the adamantium out of Wolverine is what it looked like was happening at the end of that last
They do that in the
episode,
comic.
right? They did
Yeah.
do that in the comics, right? Oh, I should put the spoiler
That's
thing
happened
because
in
that's
the
pretty,
comics.
it's pretty recent.
You should have.
And then he
Other-
turned into a Neanderthal caveman looking dude with bone claws.
That's when he had the bone claws, right?
That's what he was like when I was a little kid reading comics. Wolverine looked like a caveman with bone claws, and Lex Luthor had long red hair and a big red beard. And that's what it was like as a little kid in the 90s.
I was
X-Men
talking,
Days
but I
of
was
Future
looking at
Past
the other.
touched on that too, with showing Wolverine with the bones.
I remember when that happened, when they did that in the 90s. It was a big deal. It
Yeah.
was a divisive fandom.
It was.
He,
remember-
he never had claws before. They gave him the claws.
Yeah, I remember in the '80s he had no bone claws.
Wait, is that right? Did Project whatever give him the claws? He never had them.
That
before?
was that was
Weapon X.
that
the
was
way it was
retconned.
sort of-
But the original idea was that his claws had nothing to do with his mutant powers of regeneration.
Right.
Because of his powers of regeneration, he could survive the process of getting a metal skeleton. And as like an additional perk, they gave him bone claws. But then where they wanted Magneto to pull, I was like, why doesn't Magneto just pull the metal out of him? They're like, okay, let's do that. And then it's like, oh, well, Wolverine without claws would be lame. So they're like, oh, well, let's just say he had like bone claws all along.
This is like a documentary going on right here, like a dramatization of what really happened.
Why do I feel like I'm watching like Father's version of Drunk History?
Yeah, exactly. Drunk
Really
comic
is.
history.
The Comedy Central producers come in and they're like, because you are!
They're like, holy shit, we can't have Wolverine
I-
without claws.
I have a friend who did used to work on Drunk History, and once I was in a call with her, and someone I recognized like came in. Well, she was like on a call with us. A drunk actress came in looking for her purse, and it was the funniest thing because she was just like, "Oh, hello," as I recognized the voice actress. Like,
That's funny. Wait, so
both
is
claws
it,
look so.
I don't
weird.
remember this from the
That
movie,
is
from the
that is
movies.
from Days of Future Past when Hugh Jackman went back in time to 1973.
Groovy, baby.
I love that scene in the movie where he's just like, "Oh, I'm not setting up the metal detector."
I barely remember that one.
I didn't remember
That's-
this either.
It's one of the
That's
better
one of the it's one
Yeah,
of the
it's one of the
stronger
stronger-
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
good.
I don't
I'd say
remember
that one and then the first two.
Yeah.
Well, I love the first two. And then
Also,
then
I
eventually
have
they kinda
I
went
have a
away.
soft spot for First Contact. Not First.
I just-
Really? You do?
When Picard fights Wolverine, that's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Ford
Yo.
gave him the bone implant.
Your claws will stop here.
For First Class, for X-Men First Class, the movie.
Ian McKellen was a Klingon, right? Ian McKellen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one too, yeah.
All right,
it
this is what you're talking
First
about, right,
Class
Padre?
is one of the
First
only
Class
X-Men
is great.
movies without Patrick Stewart in it. So-
Class is great.
First Class is good too. Matthew Vaughn, and then the first three that Bryan Singer did, and then
First two.
none of the other
Two.
X-Men movies.
Oh wait. Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, Days
I-
of
I
Future
know- I know
Past
what
was
you're
his
saying
third
now.
one.
I
Yeah,
see-
Brett,
okay.
Brett Ratner did the X-Men 3, but then
Yeah.
I was
Bryan
getting
Singer
right.
did. Yeah, but yeah, Brett Ratner did a very bad job on that movie. He doesn't really direct movies anymore because he said like a lot of weird stuff in front of Gal Gadot, and she got him fired, I guess. But
And he's terrible. So good.
that is so ugly to
Didn't
look
he
at.
Also say weird shit to Elliot Page, like while making the third X-Men movie.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Like, and
He
Brett
seems like
Ratner,
the
I
type-
think, is a shitty person. Is the like vibe?
Yeah,
of
That's
the-
what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so ugly.
Is that not? This is not
Why
from
are
the
they
comic
tiny?
that you're.
That doesn't make sense.
that
'cause
that
they're
is
not
from the
tiny.
comics.
It's from a comic.
What? What is this? like,
That was
Yeah.
Wolverine's look in like 1993.
Nobody got his nose with the little hand thing.
He looks very feral.
Got your
in the-
nose.
He'll grow back another one.
He will, but not for a while.
oh my god, it looks like when
There
you
it
have
is.
a
There
Star
he
Trek
is.
episode.
There he looks like Wolverine.
It looks like a Star Trek episode where it's like they're de-evolving for some reason.
They're all cavemen all around.
Do you guys think? What do you think is gonna happen next? Because we just at a cliffhanger in X-Men '97.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So good point. So, they did like this big build up to Magneto, and they're combining a few different stories from different eras of the comics. They've taken a lot of stuff from, I guess, like I don't know, the early '80s. Where Magneto did become the leader of the team and was like a good guy for a while, but then in the 90s he did have this heel turn where he went back to being a bad guy. It is very much like soap operas or like watching wrestling, or like the good guys become the bad guys and then they get good again or whatever. X-Men is Yeah, X-Men's very soap opera-y like that. So they kind of combined that with like this event that happened in the 90s when he does.
Well, it's also just the nature of stories that never end.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
eventually does everything. And that's why I haven't even seen the show, and I guarantee you Magneto's coming back. That's what's going to happen. He's going to
Maybe
come
next
back.
season now.
Yeah, I mean, he already did. Like they've already done. Like Magneto becomes the leader of the team. Then it looks like Magneto died. Then oh no, Magneto didn't die, but now he's a bad guy again. And he pulls the metal out of Wolverine's body to show everyone, like, look, I'm still an asshole.
When will Magneto become Dazzler, though? That's the real question I want answered. That'd be awesome.
Dazzler?
Dazzler.
What?
What's that? That's really gay.
Dazzler was like the first. Ask Dave, my Text Trek co-host Dave, who's also his two big pop cultural touchstones as a child was Star Trek and X-Men. And like his first X-Men comic, I think his first Marvel comic ever, I believe, if I remember correctly, is a Dazzler comic. I can ask him for a quick explanation. He doesn't like to be put on the spot, but I haven't done this to him in a while, so maybe he'll maybe he'll give us
kind
something.
of ridiculous X-Men. It was always fun.
Is this Dazzler? Is this like what like?
That's close enough. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Dazzler.
I mean, it's
Okay, Joel, was it just a joke when you said Magneto turns into this character?
That was a joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
He would have light
that's
powers. He would
No.
be fabulous.
So-
that's fine. Joel, that is some shit the X-Men would do.
So if you don't know Dazzler, she's like the mutant Katy Perry. She's like a mutant pop star, and like her power is that she can like turn sound waves into like, I don't know, like balls of light. So like she can put on a really cool concert is her power.
And she's kind of similar to Jubilee too, because Jubilee makes like balls of light.
Although what Magneto was wearing when he led the X-Men looked close to what Dazzler's wearing right there.
See, they're setting the stage.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find
Magneto's going to turn into Dazzler.
I would kind of love that, actually.
He had
So,
elbow-long gloves. Like, come on, and a sash.
Oh, we got
I
Commodore
can
Trev.
control metal
Yay!
bitches.
Hello, Trev.
What are you drinking? What's
Happy
your drink
birthday.
there?
Well, I didn't
Thank
get
you.
your message fast enough about the martini. So this from the drink replicator is a raspberry gimlet. I'll let you know.
Ooh.
No, we only need one more. We only need one more to have an entire Brady Bunch.
It would be.
As long as I'm not Alice.
I like to be Alice. Well, actually, right now, Shaka's almost Alice. Was it Alice in the middle?
I think Alice was in the middle.
Alice is in the middle.
Look at Shaka. Shaka's like, no,
Gotta look it
I
up.
will not be. I will not be Alice.
I think it's typecasting.
Do we
personally.
all?
Just go.
Is there a reason we're like hating on Alice? It's been a long time since
No, I
watched
love
the Brady
I love
Bunch.
Alice. No one should hate on Alice.
Better than those damn kids. I'll tell you that.
I don't know. There's a difference between hating her and wanting to be her. So I think
That's
there's
fair. That's absolutely
Appreciate
fair.
it.
She's the real mom to all 6 kids.
Well, yeah. Rich people don't raise their kids; they pay someone else.
I mean,
I
if
feel
life
like she-
imitates,
Yeah.
if it's life imitating art, imitating life, then I'm
I'm
probably
going to write a
Mr.
whole
Brady.
season of Lost Brady Bunch season. I'm going to write all 22 episodes myself.
By the way,
You know who had no personality in the Brady Bunch was the boys. Like no one ever talks about them.
Yeah,
They
all
did-
the memes.
Yeah.
are
Bobby
girls.
kind of had a personality. Bobby was kind of cool. I thought.
You know
Bobby
who
was-
everyone talks about?
They
Is
complain a lot.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Thanks, guys.
I
Girls
did
together.
blow a friend of mine's mind is a little younger when I informed him that Sure Jan is from the Brady Bunch movie and not the actual show. Be fair, the show, they do make that movie. They make them look a lot like them. That I could see someone who's not super
They
familiar,
do.
like just seeing that GIF and not realizing.
That's the white suit Magneto.
I like that look, but I do love the look in X-Men '97 as Shaka was describing with the.
Sachet Shante.
the chest.
But when he goes villain, he puts on his classic like Jack Kirby look. I did. Oh, like Michael Fassbender at the end of X-Men First Class when he walks out and he has like the 1963 like Jack Kirby design suit on. Oh my god, I fucking love that shit so much.
Yeah.
I'm trying
can
to
tell.
find the one
tell.
image. There's an image that I'm trying to find from the last episode where he's tied up on like a bondage rack, like like those X-shaped bondage things. That you
Magneto.
see. Yeah, like did you guys not notice that? Hold on.
So bad.
Well, like
Magneto, he's
that
so
cover of
bad.
that one issue where Wolverine's strapped to like a crucified on an X with
Right.
by the Reavers.
But
I
that's like
never-
something I've seen
I-
at Bondage Club. Not that I don't go to.
I don't. So hell, I never see these. I never see these sexualizations of these characters until you point them out to me, and then it's like the thing where like you can never unsee it. But
That's right.
I feel like Sohail was about to admit something that was like, actually, maybe not.
yeah, I was trying to help him out there by interjecting, but
So hell, drink a little more.
Yeah.
You guys don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Oh
Hold on, I'm
my.
gonna find this image. Make it show, Trev. Since you're
Oh,
the newest one to pop on, you're the
Just
you're the
Oh,
make
got
it show.
here.
I
Oh.
know. I'm putting you on the.
Unfortunately, I was like,
No, Sohail looking on DeviantArt, that's not the place
Okay.
to find a real image. No,
Actually, you know what,
Okay.
Rachel?
No.
Rachel,
You can no.
make it-
You can
Oh, you'll
you can make it show. No, yes, but the topic is going to be you visiting bondage clubs while you're gone. So, carry on.
see, I was gonna tell Trev. I was gonna say like, oh, I'd be curious to hear what Trev thinks about X-Men in general, or if he's a fan of any X-Men anything.
I am. I feel like I'm a little late to the game, or late to the late to the party.
Comic-Con.
I'm late to Comic-Con. Thank you. That's
There you
perfect.
Late to the con.
And having been late to the con before, it is a similar feeling. So yes, I am a fan, but I haven't watched 97 yet. I'm just gonna binge it once it's all available. So because
that's
it's
what I'm gonna do.
finale hasn't happened yet, right? We're only on like
Right, but
episode 7 or 8.
I think it comes out Wednesday, and then
Okay.
and then it's like a 5-hour watch to binge the entire thing. Like you could literally do it in a Saturday if you wanted.
Sure. I will do that. But that's yeah. I mean, I'm a weird X-Men fan. I think in that like my favorite film is not everyone's favorite film. So Days of
know,
Future
I'm
Past is
curious.
my favorite. So
Oh yeah, we like that one. We were just
Days of Future Past is great.
You
we
love
were just
X3,
putting a lot
didn't
of praise on that one.
I get where Sohail's coming from with that. That's
I just call that a
Thank
bed,
you.
but whatevs.
I mean, that one's straight
Right,
up a
this is
sex
so-
dungeon.
So
I
hell,
think-
you were there for that episode, right?
With that?
the cuffs
I was there.
especially. Like
They drew you in somewhere.
I'm this blonde lady right over here.
Sohail's the X.
A lot of crucifixes. A lot of people were actually crucified on X's. The Romans killed people on X's as well as lowercase t's.
Oh, only every
Yeah,
other
was that-
person. The other people were crucified on O's, and then they would compete with them.
Right.
They,
Or a lot of my exes have been crucified. So
That's
Roman tic-tac-toe.
How'd that
All
happen?
my exes have been crucified in Texas.
All my exes are
all my exes live in
Texas.
I love that you did
Father
know
and I
the
went to the
tune.
same place.
I love
I
that
went
the
there
two
too, but I didn't
Texans-
know the tune. So
I try to think of the next line.
That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
I put a link in the private chat.
To be.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you did?
Texas is the place I'd truly love to be.
Then it's just all my exes live in
Sorry.
Texas,
The
and then they
Texas-
then I think after that they just start naming where they live in Texas.
one of the geography songs, like
Yeah.
I've been everywhere.
I've been everywhere, man.
Have you ever heard the original? That's a New Zealand song, and it's
No
all.
way.
And then they made an Australian one next, and then the guy just would get a map, and then he did the U.S. ones, and like he'd never been to the U.S.
You
It's
know what?
nuts to
Whoa.
hear the originals, especially the
Everything's always
Australian
taken
one.
from something.
Get
You
that
think
back.
that's right?
I also
Holy
love.
grubs.
Those are all three countries that took land from some other people.
I also
Yeah.
love the
And
idea that
replaced
the
it with that.
like I've been everywhere, man. Yeah, New Zealand is tiny. Of course, you've been everywhere. Like
The Australian one is fun because it's just like billabong, and then all these rhyming.
I've been to Auckland.
So hell, the way you're sitting.
That's the only New
like,
Zealand town I know.
New
like
Zealand is
people
so
in
small.
New Zealand.
There's
Wellington,
only-
Wellington, right? There's Wellington. So I know Auckland and Wellington.
New Zealand is so small. There's a New Zealand version of the show
How
Taskmaster.
small is
The
it?
way you're laying back
But-
and the
and
microphone is positioned.
Someone does something, or they show a picture of their landlord, and the host of that went, "That was my old high school English teacher." Like, it just recognized the random person.
I guess, did this come first or did the Bondage X come first? I wonder.
I'm
I mean-
pretty sure this came first.
I've never given this much thought before, but now that I am thinking about it, they were crucifying people on X's thousands of years ago. I'm sure they were doing all kinds of other stuff. The bondage X was probably like the cavemen were probably setting that shit up in like the caves. I mean, that's probably like old school, primordial.
I'm gonna show you one of these things that I've seen, but like without a person on it, because I think that might that might be too much for this.
An X is just better for crucifying because it distributes the weight.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
got
never
more. You
thought
got
about
weight
these
on
things.
two ends instead of one, like on a pole.
Oh, look, it's real.
You
Yeah,
have to
it's
balance
real.
it. You have
This
to
is
balance it better.
What's
This
the,
is
there's
what
a
I've
name for that
seen.
kind of cross. I can't remember it. I gotta look it up.
To hell? Do you know the name?
The St. Andrew's cross.
That's what
This-
it is, St. Andrews. Yeah.
The St.
Yeah.
Andrews.
I
Well-
call it Saturday, but whatever.
There was a saint that was killed on an X, and a lot of
Oh.
Catholic approved. So yeah, like most
Is that
crucifixion bondage. So.
Oh, is that why? Isn't England St. Andrews? Isn't that the?
That's
Isn't
the,
it
yeah.
like
That's
the
why
flag of
the flag of England is a red X on a white field. It's also why the Scottish flag is a white X on a blue field, and it's why the Confederate battlefield was the stars and bars was an X.
Stars and bars.
So it's all from bondage.
You're not all X-Men? Oh my god, I've been lied to.
No,
Lied.
no.
I think it was from crucifixion, not bondage. I could be wrong here, but that was the lesson I took away.
There's a line there, Trev. There's a
In the
line.
beginning, there was
Dude.
bondage.
I mean, I'm not here to kink shame whatever they're into.
God bound himself to an X.
I feel like
naked.
Once you
It
get
was
the
good.
nails, you're gone. It's not bad, but you've gone far. I'm just saying.
Wow, I searched for this
Infection
on
control.
Google, and like half of them are like with the little eyeball with the X. Like you're not supposed to click on it, but I want to click
Oh.
on the. Let's see.
I searched for it, and I
Oh,
saw
no, I
a
should've
picture
clicked on
of
that.
Sohel on one of those. So
I would not doubt that. He's not joking.
I
Florida
may
does
have
not
not
matter.
been on one of those, but I may have had like a little whip thing, like a tassel, like a kind of pom pom whip leather thing that I was like.
Oh, don't
you
make
know.
your whip
Stop.
sound bad by calling it a pom pom. That was
So Hale, stop
What?
trying to bait everyone into identifying the objects for you in order to flush out your fellow bondage fans.
I saw Sohel naked once at a crazy party when we were younger. And he was wearing, and his penis on the end of it had a mask of himself, like a little mask of his own face.
This is definitely a lie.
That was expensive in the 90s.
I know it was live, but it was also so fascinating.
It's
I didn't know where it
unhinged
was
that we're
going.
talking about
There was
X-Men
no
97, and
That's-
like Father's trying to have a serious. conversation.
that's so funny you say that, Ruben, because at the end of my penis there's also a Sohel mask.
I wanted to believe that so badly.
I just got the Sohail condoms. That's all I can afford.
Yeah,
Yeah,
available now at
If
the
you want
at
to
the
support Starfleet Sohel, get your own penis.
the after darkstore.com. We're selling the Sohel face condoms available now.
I thought
you
we
got
would
it.
lose audience, but we have 10 more people are viewing.
So Hale,
God.
it's okay.
Cozy's coming soon.
We knew he was lying when he said the mask was little.
It was throbbing.
Joanne is telling us. Joanne's trying to sleep. We're like off the rails.
I'm so sorry,
Oh,
Joanne. At the same time, we're entertaining Joanne.
She's
Yeah.
awake
Don't
now.
be sorry. Joanne, every dirty thought any of us said, Joanne thought of 20 minutes before we actually uttered
That's
it. So
like-
don't
that
even
is
feel
actually
bad.
true.
She is the
That is
queen.
actually.
All
cheers to
hail the
Joanne.
queen.
All hail the queen.
It's true.
That's how I used to tell people how to remember my name too. Was so
All hail
hail
the
to the So hail to the Queen of England.
Oh, I thought you meant so hail penis.
So hail, all hail the Queen. Hello.
I can't forget that guy's name because he's
A lot of people-
mask after.
A lot of people message me and ask me, how do you say Starfleet Sohel's name?
Really? Is that true?
I do.
It's
every
happened. It's
day.
happened a lot.
That's amazing.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
I tell them. I always tell them like just like it's spelled, like Sohel, like it's gonna hell outside.
You write back, but in original Klingon, so no one knows what you're saying.
Then I say, don't ask me about his last name. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Okay, I have to take a bio break. You guys are making me pee laugh.
God damn,
Oh,
we're making
yeah.
him piss himself. He listens to this on his way to the bathroom, so if y'all say a lot of funny stuff, maybe you can make him piss himself before he gets there.
My
Oh, you
favorite
leave a
thing,
trail, Sohail?
my favorite thing is sometimes people will ask me how to spell my last name, which is
That's how he
Bloom, and I
finds his
just
way
have to
back.
be like the word.
Yeah, that's an
Bloom.
easy one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that one I would never be
Snip,
confused
snip,
by.
snip.
I think occasionally people are wondering if it's Blume, but no, just the word.
BLUM Bloom, like.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
there's two ways to go about that.
Like Judy Bloom, yeah.
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 But it's always the awkward moment where I have to be like you spell the word. Like,
Blume.
like a flower.
Too bad.
Although there has never been a pun better than when my mother was a kindergarten teacher in Mrs. Bloom's kindergarten. That sounds like something you would make up for a book.
Yeah, it does. I was convinced when I was in kindergarten, my kindergarten teacher's name was like Love a Friend. I don't remember what it really was, but it was not Love a Friend. I think I thought that the whole year.
My kindergarten teacher is named Miss Johnson, and that was a pretty easy name. Pretty hard to mess that one up.
Teacher was named like Miss Elzebose or something like that. It was like a
Is
weird name.
Beelzebub? What'd you say?
No.
Okay,
Like,
go ahead.
you
Let's
children.
have a conversation. That's not gonna work.
Oh. Sohel is asking me back on X-Men 97, what is gonna happen next?
Does he have a remote control for this?
He's got his phone.
He has a Neuralink for Elon Musk
Yeah.
installed a chip in his brain.
Toilet.
Just never ask to borrow his phone.
He's walking around his house with that Apple face thing.
Yeah,
It's
he has
called
a he has a
super
team
mask.
of assistants, and he just yells down the hallway what to type, and they type it.
The
Can the
bio
cat
break
type?
is just a giant apple.
So,
So
father, what do you think is gonna happen next on X-Men 97?
Wow, what a
Wow.
great question, Marcelo. Where
Well,
did you think that?
I think that in the 10th episode of the season, the X-Men are going to face a huge challenge dealing with, protecting mutants and humans alike in a world full of bigotry and division. But at the end of the day, they will make tough but heroic choices and win difficult battles. And then that'll be like, oh no, but you got to come back for season 2, and then that'll be the end of season 1.
And Magneto turns
Here's a
into
better
Batman.
question.
No.
Here's a better question. What do you think is going to
Yeah.
happen? What storylines do you think they're going to explore? What storylines do you think they're going
That's
to
a good question.
explore in season 2?
I think they're setting up the elements from the Grant Morrison run of comics. I could be totally wrong, but because y'all asked, I think that they're going to set up a character called Cassandra Nova. She's actually Charles
Oh.
Xavier's long-lost twin sister, also
Sister.
bald, but she's like a bald old lady like Charles, a twin, but a lady, and she's a bad guy. And I think they're
Isn't-
setting up like the coming of her.
Isn't she in Deadpool
Oh.
versus Wolverine?
Yep.
I didn't know about
Yeah,
that, but
I saw
uh,
pictures of her.
I-
Yeah, she is.
okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
much
that-
about that movie.
'Cause
All I
that's
know
a
is,
weird thing.
yeah, it could have like multiple versions of characters or people from different universes or whether. I don't really know anything about that other than it's gonna have Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and it's gonna have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and that's all I
How do
know.
you
That's
how
pretty
do you
huge.
manage to stay away from everything, Father?
Because I'm so busy with Star Trek that I don't. I have to go out of my way. Like things don't appear on my radar unless I go out of my way to find them.
Okay.
I live in a Star Trek world. I live on the starship of Star
Living
Trekness.
in a Star Trek
Yes, right.
world.
So who here is excited for the new Twisters movie? I am.
I think
I
it looks
looked it up.
fun.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is the other dead guy from the original.
Yeah, that's who I was
Yeah.
trying to say earlier. I was trying to be like the guy
love
from the
Philip
Hunger
Seymour
Games who
Hoffman.
shot up on heroin and OD'd, but I was like, there's got to be like a better way to say
better way
that.
Be more
yeah.
specific.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I'm really excited because the first trailers weren't really they really didn't get me, but these last
Yeah, that's the other trailer I thought we were gonna watch.
Yeah, we are. We were saving it.
these like the first two promotional spots for the movie didn't really get me, but this last one, because they just put out another trailer that's more story focused, and I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. I like it. I like it. I don't think it's going to be as good as the original because nothing can surpass the original for me because it's a film that I grew up on. But I can guarantee one thing: this next one is going to be killer.
That's another one I have not watched as an adult. The last time I saw Twisters, I was still like a teenager. I have like yeah.
Same.
You should.
Think
I saw
how
it in the
much-
theater in like '98. I liked it a lot, but I don't. I need to revisit it.
Just think how
It's-
much more
it's-
realistic those cows that fly by will be. Will be amazing.
Yeah.
But you know, the
They
movie
had-
was
they
not
They
very
had cows.
realistic.
Yeah.
It was like even
No,
like that
Twisters?
young watching it. Yeah, like I understood like the science was terrible.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I mean, the last thing that I'm ever thinking about when I'm watching the original Twister film is actual science. Come on, it's just a fun movie about twisters. It's produced by Steven Spielberg. So what more do you want? But that's just me. But yeah, you should definitely go see the movie again if you have time, fathering, like a lazy afternoon to waste.
He's got Star Trek. He has no lazy afternoon.
Oh man, you with Star Trek, you gotta start watching other stuff besides Star Trek.
Saturday is typically like
Last
my
week.
one day off. It's like my
So-
one day of the week to do whatever.
Okay.
Tomorrow on my Saturday, I'm actually going to be watching 4 Star Trek movies.
Oh, okay. What are the four?
Which ones?
I know one of them.
I know
One of them is Generations, and then my partner and I are watching Star Trek together. She's seen everything for the first time. We watched all of the original series in production order, and then we did all of the animated series. And believe it or not, somehow, like, she's 29 years old, and she loved both of those. I was
Whoa.
like, she likes the old 60s stuff. She wanted to watch it with like the original effects, not like the enhanced stuff that's streaming. So I had to bust out the Blu-rays, and we watched and then like she loved the animated series, and we were looking at our friend Erin's book about how they made that, and she got like so into like the design and production and everything. And now we're watching the TOS movies. We watched the motion picture, and she even liked the motion picture. Like she likes the motion picture more than I do.
But which version?
I
of
actually
Motion
knocked it over to get this, but let this book.
Yeah, there's Erin's book.
Yeah.
Mine's in the other room.
Which?
I
but
knocked a
which-
keyboard down picking this up from my desk.
Which version of Motion Picture?
Marcelo, to answer your question, it was the original theatrical cut, but I told
Okay.
her that there's like a director. She wants to see that other version eventually.
Okay.
But Saturday after our Text Trek Patreon watch party, I'm going to sit down with her and we're going to watch Star Treks 2, 3, and 4 back to back to back. And she doesn't know anything about them other than the names. She knows like the names of them, but
That would be
That'll be a-
mind blowing to see them all at once for the first
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
a fun trilogy.
God,
No,
I saw
I-
them all in the theater. I don't remember 2, but I remember seeing 3 onward.
she was a big Star Wars fan, so she's kind of like already like like as in like a fandom, kind of like our fandom. So I think that kind of like helped like transit. But like she loved and this is so funny to me. I told this to Larry Nemechek and he thought this was funny. But she's nervous about we're about to start the next generation, and she's so nervous about not liking the new characters when it's not Kirk and Spock and McCoy anymore.
Oh, wow.
But that's
gonna
what
say
a lot
that's
of
not
fans
Trek?
were like that. A lot of fans were like that in the 80s. And I told Larry
Yeah.
Nemechek about that, and he was like, oh my God, it's like history repeating itself.
I
That's
don't
pretty
know
funny.
about because I watch like a lot of movies in the theater and stuff, and like movies like I want to say Mission Impossible, or movies like I don't know, like Jurassic Park, whatever. They felt the same coming from the theater watching it on TV, but Star Trek had something different when you watch it in the theater. It felt like you were really on a ship. Like I don't know with the sounds or whatever, but when I watch it
No,
at
it's
home,
true.
it doesn't feel the same. You know,
You
don't
have to
feel
come
the
watch it in my
gravity
home,
of
Shaka,
everything.
because we have this like insane sound system that you'll.
Oh, well, I don't have like a $50 million home like you do. Okay, so well,
I don't either. I don't have that. I don't have that.
They
Nobody
don't.
come for me. I
You
don't
got a
have
$10
that.
home and a $50 million system.
200.
I have
100,000.
speakers that are held together by
200,000.
rubber bands. Like, it doesn't sound the same. Okay.
Oh,
I have 9 $50 million homes, but I don't have TVs in any of them.
Well, it was just something pleasing about watching Star Trek in the theater. I liked it.
it was. It's true. When that I've never again been able to recapture the bird of prey flying under the Golden Gate Bridge as I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
In the second level at that theater near Dayland, where Dayland Mall is, like that's gone. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? That big gigantic theater. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shock,
No, I have
was, like very
no
specific.
idea.
But
You know what blew my mind in the theater was seeing the Borg cube explode like 10 minutes into first contact. Because like in the trailers, they showed them fighting the Borg. I thought that was going to be like, the climax of the movie. Like when the Borg cube blows up at the very beginning, and then they're like, oh, I guess we're going through this portal and going back in time. I was like, holy fuck, I have no idea what the hell is going to happen next in this movie.
I love that Earth that you see that like could have been assimilated by the Borg. Father Omega, it's Universal. Will I get in trouble for showing the Twisters official trailer number 2?
No, I don't think so.
Are you
I don't
sure?
know. I don't. It's
really
a
don't
flip
know.
a coin.
It's not Disney.
I don't
Fine.
think so.
Everyone else is weird.
See, this
We're
is
an hour
I
and
don't think
31 minutes into the stream. Maybe we won't get in trouble. I'm gonna try. Let's
Yeah.
see
No,
what
you-
I'll
happens.
say this
Yeah,
is when
you're
I feel the
okay.
youngest because the first Star Trek movies I saw in theater were like the Kelvin universe ones.
Oh wow!
I was
Before
probably
I
we
did.
get-
No, seriously,
I-
no. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this just to back up Rachel. I also, with the first Star Trek films that I saw in the theater, were the Kelvin ones.
we have to do a tribute to the Kelvin films because I didn't realize it came out in May, which is
Yeah.
my.
Yep.
I
whole
love
month
the
is,
Kelvin
my
films.
birthday month.
Of course,
And
you
it's
know
the
me, right?
15th anniversary. So after this trailer, let's see if we don't get banned from YouTube. We'll talk about Star Trek Kelvin.
I just received word that Universal Studios, a Comcast company, is sending SWAT teams to assassinate Sohel. So
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stream's
goodness.
okay. You're not.
I
He's
haven't
got a
even.
$50 million
Gotta
home with
knock
a
at the door.
defense
Hold on a
system.
second. Someone's knocking.
Oh, okay. Oh, is this real? Like, oh, I see. The SWAT team was okay. Shaka.
Jesus.
Here we-
To hell.
It's a rodeo.
yeah, that's what we do in Texas. We have rodeos every day. I was actually being bucked off of a Bronco earlier.
Yeah, we all wear those hats all the time.
No, not the rodeo clown. They have a different hat.
They save on gas. They just ride bulls and things.
Okay, this is stuttering so bad.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Yeah, that's playing.
Whoa.
Man, I hate that. I hate when my pickup truck gets sucked up by a tornado.
Always keep a cow in the back of your pickup. It keeps it grounded.
No, I don't chase anymore.
Kate, we can save lives.
If I do
I'll
this
give
a
you 1
lot,
week.
I think it won't lock up.
All right.
There you go.
We got PhDs from NASA, FEMA, and Kate, she's the smartest person I
Oh,
know.
You need.
Hey, dudes. This is interesting.
Just show us. Don't
Tyler
show the-
Owens calls himself a tornado wrangler.
Tornado Wrangler.
That's cool.
I'm a tornado wangler.
Man, if he doesn't pull out a lasso and wrangle a fucking tornado, this movie sucks.
Fancy tech.
Are there any original cast members in this?
No,
Oh, that's a good question.
no, there aren't.
I think their invention is in this.
Face on a t-shirt.
Dorothy.
They're
No,
gonna
they-
see
He's in
the
it.
ghost of Bill Paxton.
Dorothy is the only one. Okay.
no, they use,
know, As
Bill
opposed to-
Paxton is gonna come back as a ghost and give him a thumbs up like Harold Ramis in Ghostbusters.
Yeah. He's gonna come out of the tornado.
I think he is the tornado.
He's
They
the
use-
villain.
They
He's the
used
one
Dorothy
causing
in a
the
really cool,
tornadoes.
different way this time.
In the moment,
The tornado with his face in it.
I got it wrong.
It's the really real world. There ain't no coming back.
You know, as someone who's obviously a huge Wizard of Oz fan, I'm good with Dorothy being the only one that comes back.
Oh, now they have drones.
Are you seeing this? We got twins!
Yeah, that's a good use of drones, sending them into things instead of sending people at these storms.
Go faster.
Are they gonna have an F6 now? Is that a new thing? Instead of the finger of God, it'll be the
The tornado's
Dog-
gone over a
the
steroid
dog of
factory.
God.
It's an F6 now.
Oh God!
Fear's the reason you do it. You don't face your fears.
Oh,
You
there's
ride
the
'em.
pipe. They tied themselves to a pipe.
Oh my gosh, could this guy be?
I remember
like,
that.
recast as a
Remember
young
that?
Trip
I
Tucker?
remember that.
Do you ever see anything like this?
Glenn Powell? Is that what you're saying?
I feel like he could be a Trip Tucker, like instead of like de-aging, just recast Trip Tucker.
I mean, I think Glenn Powell's too busy to do that now, but I think visually he could be.
Yeah.
Fire tornado, motherfuckers.
I'm
feel like we just watched the
genuinely, I'm glad the
I
rest
know,
of the
agree.
world is catching on that
Yeah,
Glenn Powell
I
is
don't need to
cool.
see more.
Like,
That's
I have no interest in seeing that movie. In the
He's gonna
theaters.
fucking wrangle her fire
Well, I
tornado at the end
do.
and ride
I'm the
it
only guy
into
here.
space.
I like if
I'm
someone
lame.
wants to see that. Like, if someone invites me to go see that in the movie theater, I will. But that does seem like on a Sunday afternoon.
The next one should be
Oh.
Twisters with 2 more S's. And it's a
then
tornado full of snakes.
No, it's,
Twisters.
you gotta have a
the
seat.
next one is Twistiest.
Twisty.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
oh,
yeah.
We be
well,
twisting.
Yeah, if I lived in
That was like
Texas,
part
I would
seven.
definitely invite you,
Twisted.
Rachel. So I would
It's like
feel
part
What about
seven.
Or they just
Twister
stop-
Tokyo
or they just-
Drift?
Twist.
It's no longer about tornadoes. It's just
That's
people
like in
playing with the
Japan.
game.
As the tornado goes to Japan, it's just chasing.
Oh.
It's like instead of people running from Godzilla, they're running from a tornado.
Instead of a cow,
quick,
it's
As someone who's lived in the island nation of Japan, they would be like, actually, this is a typhoon because that's what they have here.
Oh, even
imported. Tornado. They
Typhon.
import it from Kansas.
They
real quick,
import a
here's
tornado.
nothing, it's like a
Ted Lasso,
Very expensive.
and then the Japanese meteorology department ministry, whatever, like recruits Ted Lasso to come help deal with
And
the
guy
tornado.
comes up and says, "Just let Ted Lasso and the tornado fight." And then,
Part 2 is Twister versus Typhoon.
so
EVP.
A Star Wars story.
Epic elemental kaiju battle.
that could actually be cool.
I kind of like it already. You know? I kinda like it already.
Get
The
right
original
yourself.
Twister was actually very cool in the theaters. I have to say, like the like it felt like
Yeah.
the sound design and all that
Bill
stuff.
Paxton
like,
can do
I was
it.
impressed by it. Yeah, I remember being like pretty impressed.
I
Marcel,
saw a
you're-
video and I
no
thought it
wrong.
was boring, but
you saw the original and thought
Right.
it was boring.
I didn't see it in the theater though. I saw it at home.
I saw it in the
Marcel, you're gonna
theater.
go through
In the
that in
theater
the
was
theater, right?
impressive because
Twitchers?
the
Yes,
sound,
absolutely,
the sound
yeah,
effects
yeah.
and
At home,
Yeah,
it wasn't that-
I'm a huge Twister fan. I've been a huge fan of the original film my entire life. So
I haven't
I was
had
like, yeah,
a panel this big
yeah.
in a while. It's so
Dorothy,
chaotic, but it's also
Dorothy
so
too.
calm, which is weird.
the Twister ride at like what was it MGM?
That was great.
That was pretty cool
Yeah.
too.
What was your
Well,
first
we've
Star
been-
Trek movie in the theater?
Are you
Let's
asking
start
me?
with Trev, and then go in the order of the screen. So Trev, Fathery, definitely not Shaka.
Oh,
Ruben,
what are you
Marcel-
asking?
your
Definitely
first,
not
Star Trek,
Shaka.
your first Star Trek movie in the theater.
Shaka's just
We
here
already
for
know
looks.
Rachel's, but yeah. So Trev, well, mine was Star Trek 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm
Shaka's
pretty
here to
sure.
improve the sex appeal of the show.
We're so Hale, we're relatively close to the same age. So yeah, it was Star Trek
So
4.
Star
was
Trek
mine
4.
as well.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Father, what was your first Star Trek movie in the theater?
Well, I didn't get into Star Trek until '94, and it was actually the promotion for Generations. Just like seeing like the trailers, the TV spots, the TV guide articles, like all of that. They got me into Trek, but I didn't see it in the theater, so I didn't get in until First Contact in '96.
Ooh,
But
first Contact was your first.
I
Star-
mean,
that's a
the
good
first 3 came out before I was born, and then the next
right.
4 came out before I was a fan, so I didn't really have a chance to see them before then. But First
And
Contact.
What was your Shaka? Do you remember?
Looking at what came after Generations. Or
That would be
before-
First Contact.
Oh, before it was Star Trek 6.
Yeah,
Star Trek 6
'91.
was 91.
Star Trek 6. What was the subtitle?
The undiscovered,
The Undiscovered Country.
Then I saw that. That was the one I saw in the theater.
Oh, cool. Ruben, what was your first Star Trek? Was it 3? 2?
I think it was 2, but I don't really remember. Like I was super young, so I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Because
What
the
year
first
was-
movie I remember seeing was E.T.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember sitting in a theater and watching, and then crying my eyes out because I was a little kid.
My first was Ghostbusters doing the same thing.
And then I think after 2, I saw 4. So 4 is the one I remember seeing first, but I know my brothers and my dad took me to 2 before that, but I don't remember. So I say 4.
Marcelo, 2009, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I knew it.
Lens flares and everything. Woo!
But you kind of got introduced to the original series, both you and Rachel,
Yeah.
in a way, because it was
I
like,
was already a Star Trek fan, but when I watched those, but it was in that weird break, the 2002 to 2009.
Oh, Joel, don't do it.
And I was in 2nd grade in 2002, so I didn't watch Nemesis in the theater.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
I'm
No, but
also
the one thing-
as someone who's seen Nemesis now, I'm glad I didn't see it in 2nd grade and watch like what happens to Deanna Troi in that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think from 4 on, I saw them all in the theater up until 2009.
Everyone do your best lens flare for Star Trek.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Oh.
I'm like, I thought you had lost your mind. Like,
What are we doing?
we're trying to make lens flares.
We're
I
doing
think.
our best lens flares.
I guess you have to go close. How do you make a lens flare? I'm realizing I
You gotta
don't
go,
know.
like, so you gotta go like kind of above.
Shine at angles.
Above it?
Oh God!
I think my case is getting in the way.
Joel, what was your first Star Trek movie in the theater?
I probably saw
Looks
them
inappropriate.
all. I was 2 when the
Ooh.
motion
There you go.
picture came out, but my dad loved Trek. I know for a fact I saw
Good night.
Star Wars
That
in a
was amazing.
drive-in at 3 weeks of age. I was born 2 days before Star Wars came out. I know I was taken to a drive-in and saw Star Wars. So I'm sure I saw the first
I remember. It being, I was told I was taking
I-
the Star Wars when I was like.
I remember
8 months
Star
old or
Wars,
something.
Star Trek 3. I remember
Oh,
the
wow, Star
Enterprise
Trek 3.
dying, and I was so upset.
Ooh, Joanne also saw Star Trek 3 in the theater. Search for Spock. Anyone in the audience that, on either X or on YouTube, let us know what your first Star Trek movie in the theater was. That's a cool question.
But but the one thing I will say is that Star Trek 09 in the theater was one of the catalysts of me getting back into Star
Being
Trek.
flushed.
And then-
I see what Chaka. He's swirling like a twister down the toilet.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Wait, so what do you mean? What do you mean getting back into Star Trek? You were watching Star
God.
Trek and then you lost touch with Star
Talking
Trek. Like,
like
what was
magic
the deal? Sorry,
Okay.
Chuck is tripping me out right now. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so
I'm
I had so I had been a Star Trek fan. I had been a Star Trek fan my entire life, but I took a break from Star Trek, and then after I sort of decided to
That's when he.
flush
This
my
is
whole
when he
life
fell
down the
into a
toilet
heavy heroin addiction.
and change my and change my whole life plans as Sohail is losing his mind over here. Around around the same time, Star Trek 09 came out. I fell in love with it, and then fast forward to Discovery coming out, and that really reignited my love for Star Trek.
I'm sorry,
So I
Marcel.
just-
I can't stay on camera right now.
I scared him away.
Chaka is distracting us all.
Yeah.
I don't know why I find this so funny.
I actually like my dad showed me like original series stuff, but I actually got really into Star Trek by catching reruns of TNG on like Spike.
Right, that's right, yeah.
But this is a fun fact. I wanted to double check what episode it is. The episode attached to TNG aired for the day I was born.
Aw.
Wait, which episode aired the
Attached.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow.
That's a
Oh,
good
wow,
episode
that's a
for
good-
that.
That is
Yeah.
a really
like
good episode.
The new horoscope. What aired the day you were born?
Yeah.
That was the Bev
That's-
Head Supreme episode
God.
until like Star Trek Picard came out.
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like.
what I do on Star Trek friends' birthdays. Sometimes, if I think about it, I'll look up on the Memory Alpha page, just
Like,
like
what
what was
happened
going
that day?
on the day they were born, and
I was
Like,
I
I
mean, nothing. So
I have a very cool in-universe canon thing. and
you
that's
you
what
have
I-
a very very cool one.
Yeah, the Battle of the Binary Stars happened on my
That's good.
birthday. Yeah, which is
I
pretty
don't
cool.
know, like, if anything... I assume nothing November 8th, 1993 happened in Universe, but I wonder if anything November 8th happened.
I wonder. I'm gonna look it up. I need all your birthdays.
Yeah,
Not
well,
now.
well,
I didn't.
I'm
I
looking
was
at mine.
born.
He needs
Okay,
credit
well-
cards.
I was
Okay,
born in
Data-
between Star
data
Treks
mining
3 and
scam.
4. There was nothing. happening. Nothing was coming
Okay.
out.
Okay, well, my birthday.
I,
You have to go with
passed
what
the week-
X-Men came out that day. What comic? That's what you have.
Yeah, my
I-
birthday.
Go ahead.
Thank you. My birthday just passed. So mine's the 25th of April, 1988.
All right, let's see. Memory Alpha, April 25. Okay, let's see what's going on your day, Marcelo. So Marcelo, on your birthday, Kurt Perkins was born. I don't know who that is.
Well, skip
A
the
lot
ones
of
you don't
people are born. Yeah, I'm gonna skip all the borns. Okay. The story. How do they know this stuff? The story outline for the Omega Glory done by Gene Roddenberry. I guess they had memos or notes.
Yeah,
Let's
the
see
dates
here.
on a memo probably.
Yeah, it's probably
Very
true.
cool.
Wait, there's
Memo
more
came
stuff.
out.
Hold on, there's Star Trek: The Motion Picture premiered in East Germany on your birthday.
I remember that day.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I'll take that.
And Skin of Evil Armis aired on your.
Oh!
on your
All
birthday.
right, I'll take that. That's a great episode.
Also, I
Monster.
don't. Yeah, 8th day of filming on Star Trek 6. You had also the Battle Lines episode of DS9. Firstborn aired in '94 from TNG. Wow, you had a lot going on. There's like a lot of stuff.
Did the
Friendship
East
One.
Germans have to wait longer to get Star Trek?
Apparently.
I guess there was a lot of Trekkies on the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Well,
I'd
that's all
assume
it
they
was
didn't
before.
wait.
And
Most
then
foreign-
the
most
Discovery
foreign
episode
artists used to do
mirrors.
movies way later.
The Discovery episode mirrors, which is the most recent one, aired on your birthday. So the Enterprise. That's cool, Marcelo. Very cool.
Very cool.
I
mean,
what was
Someone
Marcello.
who like spent their youth in other countries till pretty recently. Other countries got movies like significantly later.
I
Trev,
assume
when's your
East
birthday?
Germany got old West German prints after they were done using them.
That's
Mine
true.
is August 26th, which I apparently share with Chris Pine, which I didn't know until right now.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh
you guys
wow.
gotta
Although
get together for that.
I'm 4 years older than him, so that's
That's okay.
And also, one of my first Trek crushes apparently died on my birthday,
Oh,
No.
but not
Oh.
until 2017. But Dexter Clay, who was an extra in early seasons of Next Gen, who played just a fine-ass security guard.
Oh, I gotta check him out.
Yeah, he
Brown.
passed
I
away.
know.
He's probably an episode husband. Oh, rest in peace.
The top of my
Yeah.
head, I know people born on my birthday were Gordon Ramsay,
Oh. that's
Bram
fun.
Stoker, and the British comedian named Mike Wozniak, who
Yeah,
I just like British comedy, so I don't expect anyone else to know that name.
I think I share a birthday with Al Pacino.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
In
think
1995, Trev, on your birthday, Star Trek Generations, the birthday movie that we're watching tomorrow on the Text Trek Discord channel, premiered in Finland.
So for the Finnish people, you are welcome.
The
Everyone
Finns-
was in a sauna watching that movie.
Everyone
Yeah.
was in
Oh yeah, you have to say it like Sona, not sauna. Too,
I cannot
you'll
say it
piss
like
off the
Sona.
Finns.
I
It's
cannot.
I do
so-
have
say
a-
it like person, but-
I do have a fondness for Generations, and it is the only Trek Christmas film.
It is.
Yeah.
It's true.
I
Yeah.
somewhere on that shelf back there have that like Christmassy plate from Generations.
There you go.
Also, Star
Oh.
Trek Beyond premiered in Israel and Portugal on your birthday.
So hell,
What
do
a
you
weird-
remember
Yeah.
Trekkie? Was it Trekkie Dave who
yeah, rest
who
in
passed
peace.
away?
Cheers. Yeah.
But
Cheers
yeah,
to
he
Trek
was
Day,
he got on me when I tried being like Generations is not a Christmas movie. He did not like my response.
I feel like I'm one of the biggest Generations is a Christmas movie proponents out there, and I may be responsible for all that hubbub.
you know what?
Oh.
I
You
I
know
feel
what?
like if it honestly
I
in
watch
tone
Generations on Christmas.
in tone it feels more like a Christmas movie than like Die Hard.
It's
I
weird
watch it
'cause
every year at
it's so
Christmas.
Victorian. It's like a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Weird.
Yeah, it is.
Who's next up on the birthdays? Let's do Ruben's birthday. When's I don't even remember your birthday. August 8th, 7th. August 7th, right, Ruben? Is that your birthday?
I was never born. I've always existed.
Yeah, witness protection. Birthday,
What's your
so
fake birthday? August 7th? Is it August 7th?
January
It's
1st.
August.
I'm not gonna.
I
tell
know
you,
it's
but
August.
Just wrong.
When is it?
January
Why are you farming my data? Why are you mining data from me? What are you trying to get me?
He already has
Scam,
your
bro.
social. He needs your birthday to go with it. So.
Can you also give
My
us
birthday
your
is
mother's
August
maiden
7th.
name?
And your
Just
social
name the
security
movie.
number. August 7th, Memory Alpha. I think it's the 7th. Ruben usually never
Yeah, it's
remembers
August
my
7th.
birthday. Okay, see, I knew it. It's like, I knew your birthday.
Why did you
Your
second
birthday's
guess
August.
yourself?
Your birthday's May 12th.
He always thinks my birthday's May 12th. Or he doesn't think it, but he always teases me. Okay, nothing happened on your birthday. No, I'm
Nothing
just
ever
kidding.
It's
Accurate.
a void in history.
Oh,
Scientists
you know-
are actually studying it because nothing
Very
actually ever happened.
You know who you share a birthday with? Jake Sisko himself, Ciroc Lofton.
What do you mean used to?
No, I said you share. I'm
Oh,
probably
they said you used
slurring.
to. I was like, what
I'm
happened
probably
to
slurring.
Ciroc? Oh no.
You do share a birthday. Oh, Star Trek First Contract premiered in Hungary.
Oh.
Yeah, on your
And
birthday.
coincidentally, I'm a little hungry right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
I could go
There's
for that.
nothing else on your. I'm so sorry, but a lot of people were born, but nothing else like premiered on your birthday. Sadly, too bad. So sad. Shaka,
I'm
when's your
crying on the
birthday?
inside.
If you don't
Sorry,
mind
dude,
sharing.
I don't understand the question. What?
No one wants to share their birthdays. Is it like that dangerous to share your birthday online?
Wait,
Well,
it is the
someone in your
internet.
chat volunteered their
Oh,
birthday.
Joanne, November 12th.
Joanne says November 12th.
Let's see what happened on November 12th. Joanne's probably already. Oh, well, I can't type now. Okay, November 12, memory alpha. All right, let's see. I love that Memory Alpha does this like date thing. That's crazy. I didn't realize that till tonight.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you think.
Memory Alpha does everything.
It
Yeah,
does
pretty much.
actually have a lot. Let's see, Joanne. TNG Future Imperfect aired on your birthday in
That was a
1990.
fun one.
That was
But
a
that's
fun
really
one.
a week. They say Next Generation, but it's
Yeah.
syndicated. So it's that week.
It could have came on any day that week, depending on what station near you was showing it and when they showed it.
Okay, what about Happy Birthday So Hale led you guys to be such dark clouds? Like,
I know.
That's what
Wah, wah.
syndication.
hey, this really good episode. Not really. Like,
You know, it's like
I also
sometimes you
love
got to
that
be
everyone-
Spock.
Everyone was so much more supportive when I was mentioning the one that aired on mine.
It's
We got
true.
worn down by all these TNG ones.
Discoveries
Yeah.
Die Trying also aired on your. That definitely aired on
That has a
Joanne's
date.
birthday.
That
Yeah,
has a
that
date.
has a date. Right.
second
So,
day of
yeah.
filming of Angel 1.
Also,
That
Star
is-
Trek DAC is released on PlayStation 3. What was DAC?
It was on
Star-
PlayStation 1, 2. Which one?
It's a Star Trek
Don't actually care.
DAC is released on PlayStation
Don't
3
actually
and
care.
PC. What is Star Trek DAC? I never heard of that. Oh,
Star
it's
Trek
like a
DAC is a video game produced by Naked Sky Entertainment.
it's a Kelvin video game too.
Oh.
It was
was
like
for Xbox.
Oh,
released. That's
Oh yeah,
cool.
is that the
Oh,
really
PlayStation.
shitty Calvin video game?
Yeah, I
think
think
Oh,
I see
Enterprise episode. The Augments. Ooh, the Augments aired on
lots
your
of
birthday.
soup.
Okay.
Also, North Star aired on your birthday, which is an Enterprise. Were those also the week of?
No, those
Oh,
are
No, that was a Wednesday. That was a
Buzzkills.
Wednesday.
Okay.
network.
Gotcha.
Sanctimony
Season
Buzzkill
that
alert.
season 3 of Enterprise came on Wednesdays UPN.
Joel,
I had to
when's your
set the
birthday?
VCR.
Wait, didn't it
coming
eventually
up,
move to
right?
Sunday?
No, it
23rd.
moved. It moved to Fridays in season 4 in 2004,
Ah,
September
Well, it depends
2004.
Depends on your market. too.
the death slot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Trek
They
goes
promptly
to
moved it
hibernate
to
before it dies.
When they promptly moved it to 1952.
They should have moved Lower Decks to Fridays, and then that would have been a. You get
They
another
held
season
rehearsal.
on Fridays.
No.
They held in 1966 on your birthday, Joel. They held rehearsals for the Corbinite maneuver. The first script draft for Mud's Women was submitted. This is so specific. A teleplay for TOS's The Galileo 7 was also submitted, and a revised story outline submitted for the undeveloped original series episode Return to Eden. What was Return? Oh, that I know what. Sorry.
Part of phase
Hey,
1.
brother, that kind of Eden.
Yeah, yay,
phase 2,
brother.
whatever the hell it's
Head
called.
now to Eden.
Yay, brother.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
Let's see
brother.
what else happened on your
Not
birthday.
knowing that. Yep.
Let's
Herbert.
see what else. Herbert. That's
Right.
right. DS9's The Forsaken aired that week, according to Father.
He's so hateful now. There's so much spite.
Oh my gosh,
I've
you
never been hit
lucky-
with that much spite.
You lucky duck. All good things aired on the week of your birthday as well. Holy shiitake
that.
retros. Oh my god,
Damn.
that's legit.
Of course.
Well,
What?
I watched that week. So
Wow.
All good things.
Dang,
Wow.
I'm jealous. I didn't know it was in May. What?
well, it was
That's
near
so
the end.
cool.
Yeah, it's about the end of the season.
That makes
so.
sense.
Yeah,
I'm
all the
just-
season finales were in May or June in the old days.
True.
Starting
Wow.
September.
Can't believe it. Wow.
That's
That's
great.
pretty good.
Shaka, you sound like the emperor of the universe.
Yeah, you
Starbucks.
do.
Wow.
Star Trek
Yeah.
First Contact premiered in Sweden on your birthday.
There's a lot of flavors.
Look at that.
And then Endgame. I'm trying to be accurate, Father. So that's why I'm saying the week of. I want to make sure. Voyager Endgame. No, because it was on the CW or whatever, right? So Voyager Endgame actually aired on
UPN,
your
the
birthday.
CW did not
You
exist.
beat the-
Yeah,
Sorry,
This CW did not exist, buddy. You're too
You guys said
early.
UPN and
way
CW.
early.
Yeah.
Blowing my mind on that.
Oh my gosh! And Star Trek Into Darkness premiered in Cambodia and Macedonia.
Oh my
I remember
God,
going
man.
to see it in Macedonia. Wow.
For those of you who were at the Cambodian premiere of Star Trek.
If you remember you were at the Cambodian premiere, you're lying. No one remembers that. What a lot, dude.
Joanne has never seen Enterprise. Joanne, we should watch it together. I would like to watch it again.
I've actually seen very little of Enterprise too.
Oh really?
Oh my, really?
Yeah,
Is it
people
very
people
little?
should watch it because Dave and
I
I,
love
are.
Enterprise.
I need to it's the show I need I keep meaning to watch more, and then new Star Trek comes out, and I'm paying more attention to that.
Okay.
Well,
Rachel, you should totally.
I
you
hate
should
to be
totally
a
watch
Debbie
more
Downer
Enterprise.
at my own birthday stream. This has been insanely fun, but we're coming up at 2 hours, so I gotta wrap it up because I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Do we
for my
though?
birthday.
It's your birthday. You can do whatever you
Well, you guys can
Why
make it
not?
show and keep streaming. And I'll check.
mine.
I'll like set an alarm for like an hour and see.
See what we're
That
up
could be-
to.
Are we doing DS9 tomorrow or what?
Or you could have an after dark. Yes, we are doing DS9 tomorrow. Tomorrow's
I
episode
watched
is
it.
Babel.
I prepared, but
Yeah, I'm totally ready too. But there won't be screenshots. But I'm totally ready to talk about
that's
it. So I think Marcelo and Joel will be there. Father will not be there tomorrow.
Well,
anyone else in this?
what time is it then tomorrow?
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
No, I will not be there. I'm
Oh,
entertaining-
Marcelo's hanging out
Eastern
with a friend,
Daylight
that's right.
Time.
I'm entertaining.
Hey
a
Joel, it
friend.
might be just you and I. It'll be pretty cool if it is.
Anyone else
'cause
wanna
we-
come?
Oh no, Aaron's coming. I think Aaron's
Oh,
coming.
yeah,
Aaron
okay,
Harvey's
Aaron-
coming.
that's-
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
two,
so
it
super
gets a
cool.
little hard.
Unless I haven't read my messages. There's like 27,000 messages that I haven't read yet.
The
so
last I saw, Aaron said he would be available.
he would be available. Okay, very cool. Joanne says, I'm watching along with Tech Trek, so I have seen half of season 1 Tech. Oh, cool. So yeah, are you guys doing Enterprise? What are you doing?
Yeah,
They were in
Da-
January or something.
yeah.
like that.
Dave and I have covered the first season of Star Trek Enterprise earlier this year, and now that Discovery is about to wrap its final season, and it doesn't look like we're getting Prodigy in June either. I don't think we're going to get Star Trek Prodigy on
Oh,
Netflix
no,
until
are you serious?
July. So this isn't like officially, but Dave and I are considering covering Enterprise season 2 in June, but we'll definitely get to it sometime this year, probably in the summer, perhaps as early as June, and we'll know more about that very soon.
It'll be. I would love to know when Prodigy is coming out. It would be so
I
helpful
know.
for like.
Yeah.
I'm
planning
so
anything.
jealous of all the people in France who already saw it.
What
They
is
had to
the
see it
what
in
is the
French.
deal with scheduling Prodigy to come? I don't understand what the problem is.
It's just blame Paramount. Don't blame
Netflix.
the French.
At
blame
this point, it's
Paramount.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
really?
Can we blame both?
Yeah.
we can blame.
Okay.
Well,
fine.
yeah, Netflix won't release it. They're like, everyone who worked on it is like, we're ready for it to come out, and Netflix is like, well, we'll put it out when we feel like it, but we don't have to tell you, so we're not going to tell you.
Do they want another banner? Do we need to fly another banner? We will. But
Just send
Happy
send
birthday.
But-
It's over now, though. Right?
send another plane that
okay.
just says release it now.
I don't know.
So cool. Look at that.
I can tell y'all why it came out in France though.
I like that.
Is-
I saw that.
Before you tell, Shaka wants to wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah, I mean, it's over now, but
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
It's not over. It just started.
Oh, it just started? Oh, then we're in
got
time.
24
We're all
hours
gonna sing. Let's all sing. Happy.
Happy
I'm alone on this, really?
Happy birthday to you. I'll sing.
Starfleet so hail.
Everybody-
Actually,
Lens
I
flare for
was born at
Sohail's
3:15 a.m. What
This was
goes-
the worst.
Oh yeah, lens flares. Go
birthday.
go.
Lens flare for Sohail.
Oh, we're back. We're doing this again.
Hashtag flare it up.
Flare it up.
Here we go.
Oh, I like this lens flare right here.
She's experiencing flare. How many pieces of flare are you wearing?
Shaka disappeared.
Ah,
All right, Shaka.
pun myself.
But what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say, Father? We don't need to sing happy birthday.
No, he was trying to lead us in a birthday sing along, but we weren't.
Yeah.
I know, but he just
I tried to join, but thinking over video internet never goes well. Trying to
Me and
sing it.
Sohail did it good. Me and Sohail did. We were fucking harmonizing like the goddamn Beatles earlier until he forgot the lyrics.
That's true. We were.
To what?
Jeremiah was a Squirtle.
Oh,
Squirtle,
right.
Oh my God! Look at Joel. He's got like
I would have to pee.
Wait,
He
wait.
lies. Look at that.
Father, you said you know why it aired in France?
Yeah, well, that was a deal for it to come out on the public broadcasting in France under the assumption that it would be like a long time after. So, all of Prodigy was supposed to be out on Paramount Plus by now.
Yeah.
There were supposed to be 10 episodes last year and then 10 episodes this year. And there wasn't French language options until Netflix acquired Prodigy. And Netflix spends a lot of money on translating things. And so they put it out in like every language because Netflix is in like every country.
Yeah.
And so then the French public broadcasting had access to the French, and so now Netflix has it ready to come out, but Netflix is just holding on to it for Netflix internal reasons, and they're not going to tell us when they're going to release Prodigy season 2, but it's ready to go whenever. But the French are like, well, we already have everything we need to put it out, so we're just putting it out.
Netflix, let my Prodigy go. Let it air. We want to see it, guys. Thank you for coming to. Thank you for coming to my birthday. My birthday impromptu Starfleet Sohail After Dark, Starfleet Birthday Boy After Dark stream. I really appreciate it. Really quickly,
Thanks for having all of us.
No,
Joel's
thank
doing
you.
an entire episode about caves right now.
Yeah.
Flashlight is awesome. Look at this flashlight. It's so good.
It is a good flashlight.
This
My
is so
phone
unhinged.
sucks.
I love how unhinged this
plunking
is.
helmet too.
but before we go, let's start at the top with Joel. Joel, what have you got to promote this week that you got to tell folks about?
Well, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight
Eastern
Time
Standard Time.
on Starfleet
Oh, Eastern
Sohail's
Daylight
main
Time.
channel is a DS9 discussion about episode 4, whose name I forget right now, but I wrote it down in my notes.
Babel.
Is it Babel?
Babel,
Or Babel?
yeah,
It's Babel.
Babel or
One before
Babel,
that.
yeah.
One before that.
No, it's Babel. We're doing Babel tomorrow, I promise.
What? How did I watch?
Yes.
Did I watch the wrong
We
one?
already did the one about the terrorist guy from the Konma. What's that one called? Tanalos.
No, A
Was it
Man
called?
Alone is tomorrow. Isn't it A Man Alone before Babel?
No, it's Babel first. Oh, you know what?
Are you
No,
doing
it's
production
Babel
order
first.
or airing order?
I went by
We're doing the order that's on
Paramount
Paramount Plus. Yeah.
I gotta watch it then. I
That's
took
Babel.
notes on A Man Alone.
There is a weird thing with DS9. Like on Netflix, it was flipped around. It
Only
gets
that
weird.
only in season 1. That's the only time.
Yeah. And then after that, it's normal. So, but tomorrow's Babel, and then we're gonna do A Man Alone after that.
Okay. Whoa, why flashes? Okay, I gotta watch A Man Alone. Or I watched A Man
Babel.
Alone. I gotta watch Babel after this.
I did the same thing on Drunk Space Nine, and it was really a disaster. It was really funny. You guys got
What?
it.
It's-
Well,
yeah, it's
there's
weird.
not around it.
I thought the later track was better about that. TOS.
No
I
one
know.
can. I'm the only person who has access to Drunk Space Nine. I downloaded a secret archive of every episode.
You have them all. Do you have the last one? Because I don't even have that one. Do you have the one where like I quit Drunk Space Nine?
I don't have any of them. I made that up.
Oh,
It was
you made
a
that
terrible lie, and I feel very bad now for
God.
hyping you up and then letting you down.
I
But
got
that's
the-
exactly what happened.
I have
You
all
lost
of
a lot
them.
weight, right, Father?
Yeah, you
I
did.
lost 120 pounds.
Yeah, I can see it.
Thanks.
Well
I-
done, man.
DS9
Great
weight
job.
Gone.
If anyone listening to this happens to have the last episode of the original Drunk Space Nine where I quit the show, I would love to hear it because I hear it's chaotic, and I would love to. I don't know
I heard
what
I had a
happened.
good time.
He
It was
starts
so good.
throwing things.
I was drunk. Rachel, what have you got to promote? What's going on?
Well, I host the first reaction streams on the Text Check YouTube channel, and they're a
That's
lot of
right.
fun and often chaotic in other ways. And I'm also on the actual play podcast, Masks of Mayhem, where we play Moons of Mastermind. It's a superhero-based RPG.
That's with RC, right?
Yep. My
Well, fun game.
RC, my RGM is sometimes on the Text Trek first reaction streams. The other two, our other two co-hosts are fun people who I have not convinced to watch Star Trek yet. So
Soon.
I've gotten
Are you-
one of them to watch First Contact twice because he just joined me while I was watching it on First Contact Day,
There you
and
go.
that's all he's seen. It's twice.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Marcelo, what are you doing? What do you got going on?
Yeah, I have a podcast called the Mixtape Podcast. It's a podcast dedicated to discussing. It's a podcast dedicated to discussing film from a writer's perspective. We just started a brand new season, season 5. We just had our season premiere this past week. We talked about the Blair Witch, and yeah. So if you want to hear two screenplay writers talk about film from a writer's perspective, come and check us out. We are on all major podcast platforms, and we are on YouTube.
Very
So,
nice. Ruben, if you could pay attention to us, and can you pause your video?
I can't pause it, Mom. It doesn't work.
Actually, there's no pause.
That's not. I'll lose if I pause it.
Marcelo's getting a kick out of that. Wow. All right, we'll skip Ruben. Shaka, what do you got going on? What can you tell us?
Well,
Where
I
can
mean,
we
things
find
are in
you?
the works, but right now you can catch me on TikTok at Chaka da Silva. On TikTok, Chaka da Silva. That's all the name is. But I have a voiceover coming out. Making my voiceover demo. I'm going into business for myself, so it's pretty scary. But I'm going to start doing voice acting. So that'll be great. Yeah, and it's going to happen in about 3 weeks. We're still trying to get the website up. The demos need to come back to me produced, and I'll let you guys know when that happens.
And if you guys just look up Shaka da Silva on IMDb, you can check out
Yeah.
all his credits, including the Vampire Diaries and
Vampire
Star
Diaries.
Trek Picard.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool.
And if you don't know who he was in Star Trek Picard, just watch season 1, episode. What was
Two.
it?
I think it was
Episode
two.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 2. Yeah. Fathery, what do you got going on? Well, there was
Well-
just a Text Trek stream tonight, actually.
Yeah, there's a Text Trek stream not only on Thursdays with Rachel's first reaction, but also Friday nights, the deep dive discussion where Dave and I discuss each episode of right now Star Trek Discovery, and you can listen to that show on podcast platforms. But we do something weekly, so when there's no new Star Trek coming out, we're talking about typically older Star Trek. Or we're also we've dabbled a little bit into some Star Trek comics, some other tie-in material, novels, and other things. And I think we're gonna
Christmas
revisit
one.
some. Oh yeah, we had a really great comic book Christmas special last
was-
year. So
What I thought of too. That was so
That was
good.
epic.
Yeah, we might explore some fun Star Trek comic stuff this summer, but also looking to do some Star Trek Enterprise, and also we're gonna get another season of Lower Decks at some point in the year, and A Strange New Worlds next year. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. But yeah, when there's no new Star Trek, we'll be talking about old Star Trek.
So Hal, can you pay attention for once?
Sorry, all the lights.
Oh my God.
Too many lens flares. Too many lens flares.
I'm hypnotizing Sohail.
It's like mushroom.
It is a
flashback.
man alone. It's not Babel.
There's
His
too
birthday.
many
Can you put
lights.
it 1 second?
It's okay.
How many?
All right,
How
one
many
more
lights do
time,
I see?
Ruben. Ruben, one more time. What do you got going on? Is there anything you want to promote? You don't have to.
Well, I don't have anything, so it makes it easy.
Oh wait, no wait. I got no wait. Well, wait a minute. Well, no, wait a minute. I got something for Ruben.
I bought
Ruben
two Amazing
joined-
Max.
No, Ruben.
You got a
no,
new
actually, I
Mac.
got something
You got
for
a new computer.
That's
no,
toilet
I
paper.
got something for Ruben.
All right, Marcel,
Ruben
you do
joins me-
Ruben's slide, then we'll go
Yes.
to Trev.
Yes, Ruben joins me all the time. We do Buffy watch-alongs, and we are recording a brand new season of Buffy that's going to come out
Shame on you,
really shortly
Ruben.
here in a couple
new
weeks.
like
So-
season 8.
You've been
That's
keeping
I've
that.
got
where-
nothing to promote, Ruben. Shame
Yeah,
on you.
yeah.
Look at Marcelo.
no.
He's there. Like shame for shame.
That's
shame,
Marcelo's
So-
show. I'm just a guest.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
Marcelo
it's
is
something to
big for
promote,
Ruben.
bitch.
So if you want to come out, yeah. So if you want to see Ruben react to Buffy, you can visit my
I don't
YouTube
want to see
channel,
Ruben
Billionaire
react to
Productions.
Buffy. You know what you
And
guys
you
should
can-
all watch is Maya and Ruben's insane arguments for Star Trek Picard season.
No, I don't want to
1.
watch that.
Go watch my Star Trek Picard season
I'm
1
gonna get
streams.
angry if I
I saw
watch
that.
that.
Where people thought we were not going to be friends anymore, which I almost was not friends with Ruben.
I was there for one of them.
Yes, you might have been.
Yeah.
I bite my
It was
thumb at you, sir.
Unhinged. By the way, and just on the record, Ruben cried for the first episode of Star Trek Picard.
For the
I
first
also
time
cried
ever.
for the last episode I watched
Yeah,
because I was watching it.
yeah.
You didn't
alright,
criticize
anyway.
my acting too badly.
enough. All right, back to, now you, Trev. What do you? Well, we know the salon. We love the salon.
me.
So tell us
Yes.
what's going on.
The salon every Thursday at 6:30 Pacific at Salon Trek on all the things. We're either doing an episode review if a new episode is dropped, or we're talking about other random Star Trek things. And we're just a gaggle of gays and allies, usually yelling at each other and very drunk, and it's fantastic. I also love all those bitches, and I wouldn't know any of them if it weren't for you. So Hale, so happy birthday! I love you.
Aw, thank you. I love you. Happy birthday, bitch. All right. Tomorrow, we're gonna do. Joel already talked about it. Deep Space Nine,
I'm
Babel.
glad I asked. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's true. But
I
if you
have
guys
a lot
have
of
$2 to spare, go over to the Text Trek Patreon. Father, can you post a link in the chat while I'm talking about it? If you got $2 to
can.
spare, go to the Text Trek Patreon. Do this month if you don't want to do like a permanent thing, but just do this month so you can go to. There's like every week has a birthday stream, but tomorrow is my birthday stream on my birthday on the Text Trek page Discord channel. We're doing Star Trek Generations watch along. It's gonna be fun. I'd love for everyone to come along and check it out. So please do that. Anyways, this has been so much fun. I'm so happy to have spent my birthday with you guys. Thank you so much. I really love you guys so much. I'm glad you all came out. And no, Father, put in the you're an admin.
It won't
put
let
in the
me.
chat.
It won't let me.
Oh, really? All right, I'm gonna
yeah.
do it.
Got it.
Hold on,
It won't let me from StreamYard, but let me see if it'll let me from
okay.
YouTube.
There, I just did it. I think I. Oh, Joel
Okay.
did it too. All right, cool, rad.
I don't think
All right,
he's a mod on SPAD.
Really? You're not a mod on
You
Sabad?
had no mods on SPAD till I harassed you one day and you made me one.
Okay, anyway, Sabad. That's what Starfleet would have to do.
I
So,
actually,
anyways,
no, but remember, I asked you to make me a mod on one of your channels, and you did, and you didn't budge either. So I just have to.
I'll
I
fix
have
it.
to-
You got to comment, and that's the only. I think I can do the 3 dots and then make you a mod. I'm gonna make Joanna mod right now. Actually, I'm gonna do my mod. It doesn't let me. Why doesn't? Oh, because I'm logged in as Starfleet Sohail.
Yeah, you
Okay,
gotta be
I'll fix
Sabad.
this later. All right, Sabad.
Who even are you? Who are you right now?
Who am I even right now? Anyways,
Who are any of
guys-
us?
Who are any of us?
I'm
Guys,
JJ.
thank you.
Me, I'm JJ.
Oh my
Live long and
God.
prosper, and we will see you next time. Woo!